All right, everybody. Welcome to the pub. It's Saturday night. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry about the slight delay. Had a quick chore to take care of, which is now complete. So chores are done. Time to have a drink. Hope everyone had a nice week. Not too hectic, not too chaotic. Last Dance RW, thanks for being here. English Bottle Cap, what up? Steve-O here early. Cool. Good to see you, man. Anybody else over yonder that I may have missed? I don't think so. Cool. Well, yeah, welcome everyone. And I think the White House Correspondents' Dinner is going on, or whatever it's called, right now, currently. And Trump is supposed to speak at that, which could be interesting. We could pull that up if somebody has interest in hearing what Cheeto Mussolini has to say. Just kidding. But anyways, maybe if it's of interest, we can check it out. Yeah, painful. There you go. All right, let's roll. You ready, bud? How are you doing?
All right. How are you?
I suspect my sound is good.
Your sound is good. How is my sound?
Good. Loud, actually. Your mic settings, you're slightly high. You could go down a little if you wanted.
Okay. Let's see, Mike. Settings.
I think you're around probably in the high 70s looking at the slider.
How's that?
Fine. Works for me. I think it's good.
All right.
If anyone has any input on sound on their end, let us know and we can adjust accordingly. Any interest in seeing Trump talk tonight?
No.
Yeah, I hear you. It's
I'd have to say that I agree with RW. That's a good summary. For me, at least, it's just painful to hear him talk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got its merit as a spectacle, sort of, because
yes, I understand that.
He sounds so weird. He could be talking about somebody who's deceased or dying or in remembrance of, and then 30 seconds later he's talking about something that's such a tangent that it's so bizarre, like
yeah.
It's so odd, but it gets old,
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Speaking of, I was just thinking one of the reasons I don't like to hear him talk is because I get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Sort of vicariously. I get, oh my God, it's just it's like nails on the blackboard.
Yeah. That's our guy.
It's kind of funny how poor our presidential candidates and presidents have been,
Mm-hmm.
The last couple cycles. And it's funny. I was looking today at who's leading the Democratic Party race in terms of polling for president, and it's none other than Kamala Harris.
Oh man, they're just misguided. I think they have a chance to win, but I think the chances get reduced with her as the candidate.
Well, I think she'll have to go through a real primary, and I don't think she'll emerge as the Democratic nominee. But it's just funny that it could just be name recognition, but we'll see.
I think it's going to be Rubio. Is my strong suspicion.
For the Republicans?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know. You think he's gonna? You think he's gonna beat Vance, or you think Vance won't, for some reason, won't run?
It's my personal opinion that Rubio is the best out there right now for the Republicans. That's just my opinion. Whether he's the most popular or whether he can beat Vance, I don't know about that. I just think that I've always liked Rubio. A lot of times people attack him and call him an angry little man, which is a bullshit attack because it doesn't really, there's nothing else that you can say about him. No, he's actually a smart guy. He's got great foreign policy. I think he's not bombastic or outlandish, and I don't feel like he uses like the strong air of Christianity every time he opens his mouth, and these are good things in my mind,
They're good for you, but will they be good for most Republicans? And I think I'm kind of skeptical. I think he's going to suffer the same way Vance will by being closely associated with the current administration, which will be unpopular, I predict, in 2028 when this all goes down. So so we'll see.
So you think his association to Trump is going to hurt him greatly?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, fair point. RW, how are you?
Here I am.
You back at home?
Yeah, back in my gaming chair, hanging out with you boys.
Good. I'm sure you had a very, very mellow, uneventful little relaxing trip.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
I just wanted to, on a positive note, I don't know if Last Dance has the same appreciation for flowers I do, but it's awesome to see some blooming happen behind him out his window. The earth's coming back to life.
Yeah, those are the azaleas. I've been the azaleas back here are blooming better than the azaleas in the front.
Mm-hmm. Shade.
But I've spent the past week trimming dead and diseased branches from these azaleas. So
behind you?
Yes, the ones behind me.
Yeah, they look great. They look landscaped, literally. So good job.
So yeah, there's still a little more work to do, but we'll see.
No smell, right? They don't have a smell.
Smell? No, they don't have a smell. No smell. I was complaining about them for the last couple of weeks, and I went around the neighborhood to take a good look at other people's azalea bushes, and all of them seem to be suffering the same way mine are, with the same issues, except the younger ones that are much closer to the ground. So, yeah, new azaleas seem to be doing okay. I don't know why, but
I think I don't know about azaleas 100%, but things like butterfly bushes and stuff, it's traditional to take them right down to the ground every so many years so that they come fresh out of the ground. It must be for that purpose.
Yeah.
Butterfly bush. We
Yeah.
have those up here.
Those smell amazing. And the other point that you guys are talking about candidates, I don't like listening to Trump anymore because I don't think he's going to say anything new for the next 3 years. He's just going to say the same stuff. His actions are interesting, but his speeches are absolutely boring as hell. And when it comes to Vance being damaged by Trump, I think that the evangelical party backs him so strongly that he's pretty untouchable. So I'll still hold strong to that one.
Yeah, you may be right. I don't think it'll help him in the general, though.
We'll see who steps onto the stage. Do you think that Rubio and who's Florida again? DeSantis?
Ron DeSantis?
Yeah. Do you think those guys are going to step back up to the plate?
I think they want to.
If they step back up to the plate, I think it could be more split. But if they don't want to step up to the plate if Vance is the running ticket and they kind of want to keep the seats, then I can see Rubio keeping his chair in the cabinet under Vance and stuff like that. There's a lot of chess and tactics and stuff, but
yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of negotiation and maneuvering in the next few years, and somehow it depends on what Congress looks like in 2026, 2027.
What really interests me currently is how much social media influencers how much power they have, because one event that happened over the last week was Joe Rogan brought to his attention psychedelic drugs, basically, for veterans. I don't know the full story of the drug and everything, but by him bringing it and having the influence he had to Trump's attention, Trump fast tracked it through the FDA. So he can't skip the FDA, but he can push it up the queue so that it can be closer towards a new medical technology that's available to the population. And if that trend continues, social influencers are more powerful than politicians.
In that particular thing, though, yeah, Rogan's been a proponent of it for years, and I don't know if you're going to see that with so many other things. But yeah, that one particular thing was impressive. I agree with you. And how do they test that with the FDA? Do they just use people who have PTSD and depression and dose them with various different hallucinogens and record the results? I mean,
your guess is as good as mine there.
Yes, that's going to be what happens. They're, of course, volunteers,
right?
And there'll be a control group who don't get anything but a placebo. And
what is a double-blind placebo, and why do people complain that that's not part of the study?
What is that again?
What is a double-blind placebo, and why is that not? Why are people complaining that that's not a part of the testing for the FDA?
Double-blind, I believe, means that neither the recipients nor the administrators know who gets what.
So it's not two different groups that both get nothing. It's both parties involved are blind.
Both parties aren't aware of who's getting the real thing and who's getting the placebo.
That, to me, that seems like good science, because then there's no bias. Because
exactly.
Okay. So
it's the gold standard for studies.
If you're dealing with something that, say, you can't feel or perceive that it's in your body, I think that double blind makes more sense. In this particular case, every person who takes a hallucinogen is going to know they're tripping. So it's technically really not going to be a blind for them. You're going to be conscious of your own, state of mind.
Go ahead, Last Dance.
I'm sorry. Don't forget they're I believe this theory is about microdosing, using very small doses. So.
Not only that.
Okay.
There's various different ways.
Okay.
There's macro dosing too, where people have profound trips on a heavy dose of psilocybin, and a few of those over a period of time can have dramatic swings in the depression realm, like very dramatic. So you're talking about the microdosing as a maintaining microdose over a period of time, whereas the macro dosing is you're doing profound trips in controlled environments, sometimes even with a psychologist present, or if not, you have to have like what we used to call would be a trip fairy, a person who's somewhat sober, who doesn't let everybody go fucking jump into a raging river or something stupid, when
you hit the reset button with a heavy dose.
Right. So I think there's multiple levels of dosing involved from what I've read about this.
Even I understand your point that when you're taking a hallucinogen, if you're taking a decent volume, you're going to hallucinate, right? But I do believe that the human mind and the aspect of placebo, there are people, I'm told, that can still experience something that will get logged and registered even if there is nothing. So you have to somehow that variable helps in the study.
Sure. The guy who gets the placebo is listening to Pink Floyd. He thinks he's tripping his nuts off, but he isn't. Yeah. Theoretically, that
would be a heavy variable to throw in the mix.
It'd be embarrassing.
You should do this study.
It'd be embarrassing if they told you that, and you're all like tripped out and hippie, and oh man, this shit's great. No, you just got a sugar pill. You got nothing.
I think the Deadhead should be the one that are in charge of this in particular study.
Yeah. I mean, you can order and buy and grow hallucinogenic mushrooms from multiple different companies. So The technology is out there to do it yourself. So I'm sure people already, I know this microdosing thing people are doing on their own illegally right now, and they think, it's helping them. So it is kind of cool to get this in a clinical situation where it's like, it's not just people randomly taking a little bit of shrooms every day, which
I'd like to know if it's true, because I'm kind of putting it in the same category as CBD. People are taking CBD and they're saying it's got all these, benefits, but does it, or is it just something they're telling them? Is it a story?
It has benefits. I happen to have a pretty fair amount of knowledge in the CBD world, and I know it helps with people who have epilepsy and Parkinson's, things of that nature, and it can like stave off seizures, things like that. Pretty helpful in that department.
Consistently, or it just has the possibility of?
It consistently, yeah. Let me just verify something, but yeah.
I have nothing wrong with plants being used as medicine. I would like to see serious movement towards helping people with PTSD reset and be able to function in society, because going through the process of war definitely breaks people, or some people more than others. And if they can have a way back completely, I'm all for it.
So the only FDA approved real cannabinoid medical thing is for epilepsy. It's CBD, and it's included in a various cocktail type drug.
Is THC included in that CBD?
No.
Zero.
But as far as I can tell, it is not. Although that would mean it's what's called a CBD isolate, because when you naturally concentrate and get CBD, you have a certain amount of THC in there. But yeah, it does work. So, like you say, interesting to put it in a clinical study and trial for sure.
Right. It's not like it's going to kill him.
Right. Yeah. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. Joe Rogan got Trump to do it just like that. Did you see the press conference?
I only saw pictures because I was on low data, but I could only guess. A lot of handshaking, a lot of praise.
Yeah. I mean, basically, Trump characterized it like Joe Rogan called him or texted him, and so apparently Rogan and Trump have some sort of an open line of communication. I don't know if Trump does that with certain high-level members of the media, which wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, talk about high level, the amount of reach Joe Rogan has. If I was the president, I would have him on my phone list.
Definitely. He's
not so much Russell Brand or anything, but definitely Joe Rogan.
Exactly. Joe Rogan has some pretty interesting people on his show, and the long form interviews that's kind of where I first discovered that black astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah. Not a big fan, but I know who you're talking about.
I am not a huge fan either, but to be honest, the conversation they had was entertaining and interesting.
Right. Yeah. There's another guy like that's got white hair. He's a little older. Peter, maybe. Can't remember his name at the moment. Mm-hmm. He talks a lot about conspiracy theory type stuff. I'd have to look up his name, but I don't know. Definitely interesting conversations. Exactly. But I have to be tethered in reality enough in a conversation to continue my interest. Otherwise, it's just rabbit holes.
Sure. I hear you.
Another interesting thing that happened was that Hegseth ended the mandatory flu shots for the military. I'm for that. Something that they can opt in for.
Yeah, it's a tough one because close quarters, large scale unit of guys. If the flu gets in there, it could run its way right through, and you could have a lot of sick soldiers. So in a sense of a strategic readiness point of view, I don't know. Maybe it isn't the best thing.
I mean, first of all, you have to say to yourself or know how many people are opting in still. If it's
Sure.
if 80% of them are still opting in or more, then your readiness, if the technology is what they're saying it is, then 80% of your troops at any given moment are combat ready. And you'd also have to ask yourself, how, if the flu goes through a barracks, how many people are downed?
Yeah, you'd have to take the numbers from your healthiest demographic, 18 to 30-year-old males
that are very physically fit, but I think they eat dog shit for food. So I don't know. I don't know about that part, but
it's not the best.
I don't know what the chow hall's like. You guys probably would know better than me what chow hall food quality is.
Not the best.
like high school cafeteria, basically.
Probably one step above that.
Well, that's
the best food in the military for general population is on submarines. They get fed very well because it fucking sucks down there.
Okay.
So all they can do is give them really good food because it's not.
I didn't know it was a moral boost thing, but that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a terrible place. I don't know why anyone
whenever you deploy somewhere to outside of the U.S., there's a vaccination schedule for each area / country.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have those vaccinations, you're not going.
Right. So, I'm curious if it's the mRNA flu vaccine or if it's the viral load, or either. I'm curious. I don't know enough of the story.
I don't think there is an mRNA flu vaccine yet.
I believe there is. Give me 1 second.
How do you shut off the little bloop bloop from every time somebody fucking posts something on Discord?
You go into, do you want to do it right now?
Give me a quick tutorial.
All right. On the bottom left, when you're in any server, there's a gear. You're going to click on that gear, and then you're going to go into one of those massive lists on the left.
Okay. All right, I'll figure
but basically, once you got to go in that gear, and then it's going to be an audio setting to not get notified with the bloop bloops.
All right, I'll get that out. What were you going to say otherwise?
Oh, actually, so even though the biotech companies are pushing for it, the FDA is not considering it. They refused Moderna's last application. And I think they want them to do more rigorous testing. So if Last Dance is right. What's up, Scum?
Last Dance is right about what in particular?
There is no accepted mRNA flu vaccine. There's mRNA flu vaccine technology, but it's not FDA approved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't got myself the flu vaccine since my daughter was an infant, and they told me something about it. Your kid could get very sick or die. I was like, fine, I'll take it because that's really all you care about as a young parent. But since then, I, in the family, haven't gotten it. Whether or not we've had the flu, I don't know. But we haven't had any profound sickness. So
congratulations. Good. It's good.
Winning. Just keep going. Yeah. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
I'm a massive advocate for washing hands and not touching eyeballs and mouth. Like that's the one parenting thing I do good at.
I've caught myself. Yeah, like you have to train yourself because when you're younger, you fidget around. You don't even realize you're touching your face. But if you just train yourself not to do it, you're fine. There's no reason to.
Sorry, my wife just stopped by and handed me pizza. Winning. Yeah, we went to a bowling alley. Me and the boys went cosmic bowling. It was more like sort of darker bowling because the lights didn't really do much. But like they were touching all the bowling balls and all everything, and they're like, "Can we get food?" I was like, "We can get food when we to go. Like I can't eat here. I can't. I like guarantee you're all gonna have Ebola tomorrow if I let you eat with your hands right now." So
Yeah, the surface contact stuff.
Pink eye for everyone.
oh, in both
Yeah,
eyes and ears.
Somewhere around there's a Denora virus just waiting in one of those finger holes.
Oh, and is it just me, or like for bowling, can you guys find a free bowling ball behind like the alley, or behind you? There's like all the balls you can pick from. I can never find one that has a good finger size hole for me. Like I don't have to get my own ball and custom bore it so that I can have a comfortable bowling ball.
Interesting. We have two types of bowling up here, and the more popular type is not really found in much other part of the country. It's called candle pin.
I know duck pin, but not candle pin.
Candle pin is a small ball that's about this big, no holes. You palm it,
right,
and you can gun that sucker down the fucking lanes.
The pins are smaller too, right?
Pins are shaped like this, like a candle, essentially. They don't have the hourglass shape. They're almost straight.
Okay, so it does sound a little bit different than duck pin, because duck pin's the small ball, but it's the same pin shape but smaller.
It's fun. I mean,
I'd rather have that.
Yeah, the big balls. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like when you've been doing candle pin for so long, then I did the big balls. It felt so strange. They're humongous,
There's guys there that were still throwing it like a candle pin ball, like they were palming it and twisting it out of their hand. And I tried it, and I felt like I almost broke my wrist. I was like, not for me, dude.
Wow. Yeah, that's fun though. It's cool you went bowling. How'd the kids do?
The youngest one loves it. The older one, we only go once a year, right? And he's like not winning, so he's grumping because he's like second or third place. I don't know, but it's just I've always enjoyed it. It's always been nostalgic for me. So I'm just trying to have an outward experience. We were going to do mini golf, but then everything shit the bed, so we didn't get to do that day. So
Last answer, you a bowler?
I like it, but it hurts my back to bowl.
That's fair.
And
you don't like the shoes? You like the shoes? They're pretty stylish.
I don't care about the shoes.
No. You don't like putting your foot in other people's shoes? Like, I'm sure Aphid
doesn't bother me.
It grosses me out, man. Gross, dude. I mean, I'd always be like, yo, can I just wear socks? Sometimes they'll say yeah. Sometimes
really?
No.
I never even thought to ask that question.
Sometimes the places will say, yeah, you can wear socks, no problem. They won't let you wear your regular shoes.
Right.
Which is a bummer.
Right.
But that's one of the main reasons I don't like to bowl is the shoe thing.
That sounds a lot like Aphid right there. I can hear Aphid right now.
It's just
and it's still pretty cheap. Like that was in Maryland, that was in Pocomoke. And like a game for 3 people, 2 games for 3 people was $35, and then 2 large 15-inch pizzas was another $30. It sounds like a lot, even like when I'm saying it, but compared to other events, that's cheap.
Sure. Entertainment and dinner for 4 for $70 or so, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And so you got bowling alley pizza?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Like the bowling alley pizza, I was joking, it's better than the pizza down here from a pizzeria.
Huh. Yeah, bowling alley pizza is like one step above hockey rink pizza up here, and hockey rink pizza is got a really unique sourness.
It's a sour and doughiness. That's what I remember from that was from the DC. What's DC's team? Champions? No. Avalanche. What's DC's hockey team?
Capitals.
I was talking like town hockey rinks, really bad ones.
Oh my.
I hope the Capitals have better than that.
No, it wasn't. And it was small and doughy and sour. I'm pretty sure I got sick from it. I don't believe you, Aphid. I think you're lying.
Drink soup. It'd be so hot it would melt the shoe, unless it was cold soup like borscht. That might make sense.
That's a nice cucumber soup.
A cold cucumber, a shoe full of cold soup. Nothing more tasty. Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff.
That'd be a good last meal.
Who's Vash on?
Vashon?
Vash. I'm keep getting notifications from Vash on Discord. VASH. Do you know that name?
I'm not familiar with that name, no.
Oh my god, this is driving me crazy.
You can like right click on their profile and see if you share a server. Because if you're not friends, there's a server you're in that they're tagging you. And if they're tagging you with like invites or something or like phishing, then it's a bot.
I think it's a bot.
Just block it.
It's not on yours, right?
They haven't tagged me. I would have throw them out of the server. I think
so
Discord is almost like 90% bots now. I don't know how many real users are left.
Yeah. It's a cool concept. I've been saying it all along. I'd like to get a Discord server for just my family, you know,
Yeah.
and we could get on there and chat like together once in a while. But I feel like nobody's going to be able to figure it out, you know?
I don't see why they would be able to figure it out as long as you each have your own phone, because you can't have an account without a phone. But that should be pretty easy.
They do.
I think it's great for a family use for storing information. Like you can create a bunch of channels and threads and everything. And if you like gardening or birds or whatever, you can take all your photos of certain things and put it in certain places and everybody can share it and see it.
Sure.
That's why I think it's kind of like my favorite platform. But when it comes to discovery, I mean, it's nowhere near X. You can't, there's people have to bring information to you. You can't go to it on Discord.
Right. You can't get into or find servers without an invite, right?
There are places you can go that ping themselves on these, like Disboard is one, but I mean, you can find stuff there, but most of those servers are dead. So there's like one of the servers I'm working in now, the one I'm going to do the music trivia night on Thursday. That's one of the most active small servers there is, and it's filled with a bunch of original Discord guys that have been around for like 8 to 10 years.
Wow. Cool. There was that guy who shared classified documents on Discord or information. Texera.
Guy.
Jack Teixeira.
Yeah.
Or
That was
Texera.
about 6 months ago.
No, that was
Longer
a
than that.
couple years, I think. I feel like I'm going to say 2023 or 24.
It's all a blur.
What you got in the red solo?
It may or may not be Yingling.
Nice. How come you're going to the red solo? You don't want to show the Yingling, maybe or maybe not, that you might have on cam? Is that a lime?
Yeah. It's harder to get it in the can.
Ah, I see.
Put
Did you-
put the lime
In the Coke.
In the
above
coconut.
your head to the on top of the eye.
Oh yeah, there's a lime right there in the
Is that actually a
background.
lime? I didn't even pay attention to that. I
Yeah,
just made
see-
that tonight for you guys. It's a
See if you
beer-
could put your
beer
lime in
waterfall
where it
paradise.
is.
Yeah, put your lime in the lime. Let's do it.
You put the lime in the lime.
It'll
and
disappear
shake
probably.
It all up.
Yeah, it's
Disappears. Yeah.
that's weird.
Pretty cool. Oh, nice.
Cool. Did you wash the rind of the lime?
Absolutely not.
No, yeah, that's why I never put a lime in a drink. I only squeeze it and toss it.
Yeah, me too. And you have to buy you have to buy limes individual. You have to test each lime now, because when you buy those packs, the green packs,
Hmm.
it's like you're buying green balls of sawdust. There's no juice in them.
Yeah, juiceless limes.
Juiceless
real
lime. Like, how does
problem.
that make it onto the shelf? Like, here's garbage. That's $5. Thanks.
Yeah, there is juice, but you have to cut it into real small wedges and really squeeze the shit out of it to get the juice out. It's a pain in the ass.
I don't have that kind of willpower.
Exactly.
Farms has an excellent one there. Yeah, that's a very interesting topic.
Yeah, I think they should convict him as quickly as possible, and Trump should immediately pardon him. Just
Last dance?
make sure he gets convicted in Trump's presidency and not drag this thing into the next one, because
He
he's
can-
going to be
He can pardon him without even going. He can pardon him right now.
without trial.
pre-pardoned.
Do you think that should be what happens last dance?
No, I don't. It's up to
What-
the Army with whatever they think, how they want to deal with this.
How do you think they should deal with it?
I mean, it doesn't seem like a big deal to me. I mean, I don't know. It does require some thought. Does the option to gamble on the outcome of an operation that's a new thing for so I don't know. I'm not sure how I would deal with it.
The
Well,
major
Dishonorable discharge, is that 100% for this guy?
I don't know. I really don't.
That means
What
he's going to
about-
lose everything.
What about a seat in Congress?
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
well, if someone bets the other way,
I've heard that argument, but that's not.
are
what
they
happened.
going to are they going to do a bad job and jeopardize the operation?
If that is what happened, then this guy absolutely should be tried
No,
for
he
treason.
he bet on Team USA.
Right.
That's why he won.
That major outcry that's happening in this story that I'm paying attention to by the majority of the comments is, if you're going to go after this guy and you're going to throw 60 years at this man, then you need to go to Congress and do it to every last bastard that's inside trading in Congress.
They didn't break any laws. That's the problem.
Congress didn't break
I don't
laws?
know. No, they didn't break any laws.
I thought insider trading was a breaking of a law.
It's not, there's no evidence that anybody in Congress actually had insider trading. In fact, most of them don't even control their investments while they're in Congress.
But if their spouse does, it's okay.
I don't know.
I'm just
Well,
saying it's
I guess-
unbalanced.
The question comes down to RW.
I don't know why he'd be
Let-
facing 60 years. That's
Let's
overkill.
go. Let's look at Congress this way. Like, take what they make as a congressperson and then look at all of the wealth they've accrued since becoming a congressperson. And then compare that to anybody else who invests with the same salary that a congressperson would have. And if the difference is overwhelmingly
Different.
huge and different in favor of the congressperson investing, then that warrants further investigation, which I assume people have investigated in
I'm
the past.
pretty sure that you can see, if you look up on YouTube, people that are correlating data. Is that data accurate? I don't know, but I think it's worth the conversation. I think it's worth looking into, and all of those congressmen should have no problem whatsoever with their finances being looked into if it's above the table.
That's right.
Well,
So I wouldn't be surprised if they had $5 million. I could see that they could probably pull that off legally. But when you get into scenarios where people have like $30 million, it seems almost impossible to have made that legally without using some
Beat the
inside
game
knowledge.
that well over and
Right.
over. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are people calling out Pelosi just because it's a virtue signal talking point, or is she legitimately earning finances astronomically that aren't possible without insider knowledge?
Well, I
That's-
guarantee number one is true, but whether number two is true, I mean, I'd like to see the evidence.
Mhm.
First of all, you need to have inside information that you can act on.
There's another scenario that's going to be like the Epstein situation. Not the people that would come forward with that information would be throwing themselves under the bus almost.
But I don't think there's that much non-public information that, except for classified information, there's not a lot of non-public information circulating in Congress. Now, what you could say is that Pelosi knows which way the winds are blowing on a particular bill, or knows what bills are going to, come up. And so she kind of knows maybe
So it's
who's going to
just
be a
profitable.
winner and a loser when these bills are approved.
It's just profitable to be in that seat. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great opportunity to make a lot of money.
It could be. I mean, I don't think this is that hard to research. Look
Yeah.
at the way she's made her money. Look at the bills that have come up. and what investments she has made prior to those bills coming up. Like within a year or two of those bills coming up. I mean, that to me, that's you can get some hints, some strong hints, and a pattern because she's been in Congress forever.
I guess I'm seeing a side of it that what you're saying is completely logical. There's another added side to it, which would be companies would tip people off as to when and when would be the smartest time to buy something by giving them that information and having them make money unfairly. They'd be sort of buying their allegiance. You know what I mean? What happened?
I'm looking up stuff.
My headphones for a moment.
You whacked it with your arm?
I intentionally unplugged it because it was getting twisted up.
But yeah, I'm just wondering how you could never trace the fact that they could be getting information, not just comparing information for a bill and using what knowledge they have about a bill and how it might affect a company to make purchases. I think there's more of a direct company tie to the Congress people. These companies would have some sort of communication, whether legal or not. It would be really difficult to prove, especially if, like you pointed out, Pelosi's husband was a traitor for years. So you could get information to him rather than her, which is another level of separation.
I have two things here I want to share real quick, and this is just a quick grok summary. So I said, is there any evidence of Pelosi doing insider trading? And the answer is a flat no. All right. So I moved on to how much money has Pelosi made in her term as Congress via the stock market? And it says that since 1987, approximately $130 million in realized profits. That's a cumulative return of 16,930%. She's doing great. She's doing really good.
Yeah, that is amazing. And a little suspicious, just
a little bit,
just based on that. But like I said, there's, their votes, legislation that's passed, everybody knows about it.
Mm.
So if you can tie her investments to legislation, then yeah.
I accept your fairness, and I accept the process being used to determine if anything has happened that is criminal. I don't think that investigations are going to happen. I think I can understand the outcry of civilians in this in particular case with the Maduro soldier. So did he do something wrong by using his knowledge to place a bet? Probably.
Well, he probably
didn't know 100% that he was going to be successful. Probably.
I think there's a number of reasons why the Army cannot tolerate such activity. I don't know that I would sentence him to years in prison. That seems like overkill, but clearly it can't be tolerated.
Hey, Don. There's argument that he's basically releasing classified information by doing this bet. I think that's an absolute bullshit argument.
Why do you say that? I mean,
because he earned $400,000 through a betting app that was pretty much anonymous. So
it's anonymous to who?
Anonymous to everybody in the outside world besides the company. I don't even know what details you have to have with these companies that you're betting with. So if he put in, how much do you have to put in for the $400,000 win? And
30?
How many people? 30,000?
Yep. I believe that's what it was.
How many other people are putting into the same bet? 10 millions?
Well,
honestly, I don't know.
So basically, if he's a drop in the bucket, I don't see how it's a good argument that his bet is red flagging or giving away information from the U.S. military.
Quick math says that's what 13 to 1 odds, 13.1 to 1 odds or something like that.
I trust your math.
Pretty good long shot. But I don't know who's making. I don't think. See, it's Kelshi. Kelshi will make up odds for anything you want to bet on. And they'll say, we'll take your 30,000 at the risk of us losing up 370,000 if it happens. And this is what they guess the odds to be. So he is breaking the law when it comes to gambling. I think that's illegal.
Just bar none. In the Army, you cannot gamble.
No, by gambling and with that like inside knowledge, he's basically
okay.
stealing from them. But I don't even know if that's illegal or not. I guess that's up to Kelshi to defend against. But like Last Dance said, you know, if he has some sort of top secret clearance, you're not supposed to fuck around to do some funny business betting with it. I mean,
lots. Think about it. You know how many people know just before it happened that there was going to be attacks on Iran, attacks on Venezuela in the government?
Give me a ballpark.
Thousands, tens of thousands.
That many? Tens of thousands.
Paid maybe 100,000. Depends on, you know, how precise timing you want. But I see that as a logistical security nightmare that you know, you're going to have to clamp down hard on that. Not 60 years, or not 10 years, not 5 years.
Let's look at it this way. I can appreciate if we have to set a precedent, because if all of a sudden 100,000 people next time are going to throw Kelshi bets to make a whole bunch of money, that definitely is going to be a red flag. Just like people are looking at pizza orders at the Pentagon to see if there's an influx.
Right.
So, but I'm curious to see if they're going to go through this with a fine comb and see if there's any other soldiers that did small bets that didn't flag at 400,000. They were just 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if some foreign country could somehow, if it's not possible to do it for the average everyday person, somehow worm their way into a system and just sort of sit there and see what bets come in, and then say, well, look at this bet. Somebody put down this much money, and trace it back to that person and see that they're in the U.S. military. If they do this real time with really good computers,
it's not far-fetched that intelligence agencies would be doing something like that, because it's a realistic strategy.
Mm-hmm. And then now you compound that, like you guys were just saying, if in the last 8 hours before something, all of a sudden 50,000 people involved with an operation know it, and everyone's got a fucking computer in their hand, and they all start betting. Well, that's like vast amount of information that if an enemy was to get it, they would say, oh, here they come, you know?
And if you don't punish it, that's exactly what's going to happen. Because why would you turn down a chance to make easy money based on your inside knowledge?
Can't you just do it so that you make a law where you can only do it 30 seconds before the hit, so that everyone wins?
Let's try that.
That's why I'm not on the Supreme Justice seats. But
so instead of watching radar and, you know, troop movements, everybody's looking at Kelshi in real time.
Yeah.
We don't need any more reason to see it anywhere else. It's already a cancer that's just going everywhere.
I'm the first guy to say I think the soldier's probably a pretty awesome dude, and he'd probably be the type of guy that you could, you know, get wasted with and have a ton of laughs and do crazy shit.
He's paying for the drinks, right?
He does crazy shit, and he's a wild man. He did this, and he fucked his whole life up. He's probably a good guy. He was just a little overly ambitious, but
I don't think he's going to get pardoned.
I'm sure he's a good soldier. Was he like an operator, a high level guy?
I don't.
He was spec ops. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, dude trained forever to get to where he was, and he was.
I can't see Trump pardoning him, but I can see it possible just before he gets out. Like the last, when the presidents get out and they release all the horrible people.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a commutation of sentence without a pardon. That happens. That means
Well, we'll see. I certainly don't want, as he's sort of a pioneer.
yeah, right.
So he should get some credit for, kind of exposing the danger.
He'd be
Perhaps
good on Joe Rogan. That's for sure.
Don't be surprised.
Well, he can't
Not
talk
be surprised.
until it's over, but yeah, we'll see him. He'll be doing a tour at some point. I really hope they don't give him 6 years, though. I mean, there's people who've done the R word and done the M word to people, rape, murder, whatever,
Okay, I was gonna say I'm looking through my Sesame Street letters, in
and
my head, and
they get 25 years, and some get 10 years, 5
Yes.
years.
Yes.
This isn't a violent crime. This is a
Well,
dumb
who says that they're
crime.
Are they? Who says they're facing 60 years? Is that really true?
I can give that to you.
Okay.
Supposedly, that's the outer limits if he's convicted and sentenced at the highest of everything for who
Okay.
knows what it could be. Breach of whatever. What's it called when someone breaks top secret? It's not espionage.
Isn't that
but
treason?
Well, it is actually the leaking or failure to protect classified information or national defense information, as it's called, is those penalties are spelled out in the Espionage Act.
So it is espionage. You're almost there. One day, RW, Last Dance is going to say, yes, that is treason. I've heard you say, that's treason. Last Dance is like, not quite treason yet.
It'll take me 10 or 15 years to fine tune it so that I know how to get away with whatever I'm trying to do here.
Right.
I hope I'm alive in 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, you'll be the one to hopefully bail me out.
It's like Steve Carell always getting it wrong with "That's What She Said" until he finally gets it right on The Office. He's like, "Yes, I did it right." I'll be back in 1 minute, fellas.
Okay.
Yeah. The man in question is Gannon Ken Van Dyke, also referred to as Master Sergeant Van Dyke. 38 years old, U.S. Army Special Forces, Fort Bragg. Come on, charges. 5 accounts: unlawful use of confidential government information for personal gain, theft of non-public government information, commodities fraud, wire fraud, making an unlawful monetary transaction. This is described by the Justice Department as clear insider trading, illegal under federal law. Potential punishment for each main fraud-related charge at 20 years prison. So that's wire fraud and commodities fraud. So that's 20 for each. Though sentences are often lower and can run concurrently. He was released on $250,000 unsecured bond with conditions. It doesn't give all the information to me there. It doesn't give me the year count for the confidential government information unlawful use. 1 second. What? Yeah, so the maximum possible prison sentence is, if convicted on all accounts and if sentences run consecutively, is up to 60 years in federal prison.
Okay, well,
so
that's
it's
pretty darn harsh.
I don't think that they're going to throw the book at him.
No,
I think they're going to make an example, but I don't think they're going to do that. I could be wrong. Who knows? It's kind of theatrical lately, so who knows?
It depends. If he decides to fight the charges and go to trial, it could be he could lose big. If he pleads guilty, though, he'll have to spend some time in prison, but it won't be anywhere near the 60 years.
I can't see him not pleading guilty on this one. There's no. It sounds like they already got him.
Yeah, it does sound that way. We'll see. Hopefully he'll get a good lawyer, and the lawyer will, come up with a defense or figure out a good plea bargain strategy.
It's been an interesting week, actually. the last two couple weeks that I couldn't be here, I was actually trying to find news that was interesting, and it was pretty boring. But I actually found quite a few interesting nuggets for this week. Are you guys, if you're interested in a segue, are you interested more in health or entertainment?
Maybe
well,
start with health and then segue into entertainment, unless you want to do the opposite, Last Dance.
no, I just remembered something I wanted to bring up, but that's
No, go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
I got mine on backlog.
So X, has been considering demonetizing certain
Yes.
accounts, and
Yes.
then they backed off.
What?
They've apparently done it.
They did do it.
They did do it. Now I don't know if they're going to stick with it, but I'm not sure what their criteria was, but certain accounts were either demonetized or monetization was drastically reduced. Some were demonetized. And there's like everybody, all these super wealthy accounts on X are bitching and complaining and having a cry
Yeah, the
fest.
cash cow, dude.
It's quite enjoyable.
I thought it basically was saying if you're not making original content and if you're pulling other people's material and
Exactly.
just reposting it, you're gonna get dropped.
That seems to be a criteria. And if you're just
That's
basically
completely fair.
if you're just reposting or even stealing, a lot of these accounts just outright steal,
Right.
and they make enough money that if someone actually sues them, they could just settle.
I'm
So
more
they-
than happy for content creators creating original material to be rewarded because they are what we're here for anyway. Not the 5,000 or 500,000 other accounts that just take it and repost it.
Yep.
And how many of those accounts are bot accounts that are running out of the Middle East or whatever?
India, Pakistan.
So we're
Sri
taking all of that
Lanka,
revenue and throwing it into
Singapore.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
And what's Pakistan going to do with it? I'm not going
Honor
to speculate.
killings.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so as long as it lasts, as Elon backed down the last time, we'll see if he.
What was he afraid of? Did he say did anyone speculate on what the fear was and why he backed down?
Some legitimate account, said, kind of made a point, and Elon says we'll be rethinking this.
Smokewife just made an interesting comment. Can anyone pull that up?
No.
Let's pull it up. Is it on? Was there?
There's guests ducking under tables and everything. So is there like an active shooter?
Or a threat, at least.
What the fuck? All right, where would it be? Is it on regular TV?
Well, it should be,
It'll be
live
happening on anywhere on
YouTube.
YouTube right now. Should be running it.
They just look like they're standing around
Look
talking.
like they're just milling around. No one doesn't look like anything.
All right. Guests ducking under tables. People are standing.
I see people standing, talking. They don't look concerned.
Go
They're not
back. Go back 5 minutes. Go back 4 minutes.
Erica Kirk is up at the head table.
That'd make me run. Here we go. Here comes Secret Service.
Oh, wait. Okay.
They pulled the president. Yep. So they definitely pulled him out. He was
I
pulled
got
out.
it live. I got it live.
Okay.
Let's do it live. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
What does it mean to play me out? What does it mean to play me out? Do you know who I'm quoting, Last Dance?
It's either Larry David or
Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly. Oh, okay.
Why didn't you just say that? He's such a fucking asshole.
Have you seen him lately?
No. I have not.
It's been a while since he's been on TV. He's looking mighty old since the last time I saw him.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to have had that happen.
All right, so I do see police and or somebody up there with weapons. Look like
Okay, here we go. On the screen.
H and K something.
Who's the Asian woman? Wait a second. Listen.
There's large protests outside the diner, apparently.
You heard that? Gunshots. Listen. One, two, three, four.
It could be fireworks as well from a protest outside.
Doesn't look like anybody's concerned.
Here we go.
Now they're concerned.
So X is basically saying that there's large protests outside the diner.
Diner.
The dinner, sorry.
All right. Well, they went to a diner this year. All right. Well, that's it. That was the event. And yes, wife was right. That was something.
Someone now saying it's shots fired. I mean, this is all speculation at this point, but
I heard shots fired. Those were shots fired.
well, I'm curious at this point if it was a protester that did that or if it was security detail that did that.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Bottle cap. That was not fireworks. Not laws with another pointless comment.
Oh, ouch.
But he had some good comments earlier about the Republicans' earnings as well, and percentages.
I have
found
never
that-
known him to have a good comment.
I saw a couple.
He's just a dumb commie.
They don't seem to know what it was. Okay,
All right, we'll touch back. Yeah,
keep on it, wife. So where were we going?
I'm glad your wife faithfully watches President Trump's speeches.
Yeah, I don't know that she does that. But this one is a little different, a little more of a candid thing. So
Why is this one different? Like it's fancy or?
yeah. There's gunmen on stage, arms. They're standing up where Trump was with full autos. So pretty wild. All right, now let's just get back to live. All right, so back to the conversation. Someone was presenting something. I think it was Last Dance.
Yeah, Last Dance.
No, I was just saying that X has
Okay, that was
seemingly
your point.
demonetized some accounts, a lot of accounts. And,
Well,
I think it's a great thing. We'll see if they stick to it.
It looks like that Dom Luker character didn't get demonetized. Breaker.
That's a
Breaker
shame.
of the narratives.
Yeah.
He seems to steal a lot of shit.
Right.
Or
He steals a lot of stuff. So
his claim is that he always gives the person credit. That's why it's not.
except he doesn't.
but I still see him posting, and he doesn't seem to be pissed off about it. So, there was a shooter in the lobby. Interesting. All right, what's your topics that you had?
Yeah.
RW.
So one thing that I thought was really interesting was that the UK has passed a tobacco and vapes bill that's banning anyone born after January 1st of 2009 from ever purchasing tobacco products.
Yep.
Like, didn't see that coming. I know that they can bum it off of people that can still buy it, but at a certain point in time, at a certain point in the future, there's going to be a black market over there for that, unless some other leader undoes the ban. And I'm also curious if the United States is going to move in that direction in any way, shape, or form because of the sheer volume of money. Like, this whole area around me is all tobacco fields. It's major money around here.
Probably not.
I can't see it happening either. Just tax. How about the Southern Poverty Law Center funding right-wing activities, including the one in Charlotte? I saw a headline for that, but I didn't look enough into that. Have you guys? Do you know what he's talking about?
Who?
Eastwind Farms is saying there was a Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were indicted by a grand jury for I'm not exactly sure what their charge was, but what they're basically doing is funneling money into hate groups and then reporting. I think they're charged with defrauding their donors. They report. They had this. They're all about scaring people about the rise of hate groups, and if you look more carefully at what they're doing, it's pretty bogus. But apparently, what people didn't know is that they were actually donating money, large sums of money, to these hate groups, and they even had an informant who was on the committee that organized the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. They were part of the organizing committee. So,
well, let me ask you this: were they donating to the hate groups in general, or were they paying informants for infiltrating the hate groups? Because there's a huge difference.
Well, I think it was.
That is a true statement.
I think it's kind of in between. That some of the informants they were paying were leading figures in these movements.
That's okay in my mind. Law enforcement has done that. Has had paid informants in the upper ranks of mafia and other organizations. This is a little different but supposedly the Southern Poverty Law Center works with law enforcement when they might be able to help in certain cases. So I feel like I haven't gotten the full story out of this. I feel like Republicans are painting it one way, that the SPLC was donating money to these organizations to add money to their coffers, like to build up the organization. And I feel like they're trying to say, no, they were paying informants to get information about the organizations, but not donating directly to them.
So it says, Grok's summary through this one is the SPLC faces 11-count federal indictment of secretly funneling over $3 million in donor funds to individuals affiliated with violent right-wing extremist groups, including the KKK, Aryan Nations, National Socialist Movement, blah, 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 blah. The DOJ alleges this was done through paid informants or field sources in a now discontinued program. The payments were allegedly routed via shell accounts, prepaid cards, and other methods to conceal source, while the SPLC told donors the money was used to dismantle extremism. Dismantle, quote unquote. Prosecutors claim this constituted wire fraud, bank fraud, false statements, blah, blah, blah. Does that answer any of your questions?
It does for me. It does in the fact that, of course, if these guys get caught being paid by this company nonprofit, whatever it is, in some of these organizations, they would be killed. So the secrecy does make sense. I don't think that that adds anything to the nefarious nature of this money. I guess if they're informants and it's used to gain knowledge of the organization, which could be used to take the organization down in the end, which is what they want to do, is that not helpful?
I mean, that's a fair question.
And that's going to be their defense, I imagine.
Right. Because, like I pointed out, law enforcement does this all the time and it's accepted practice. So that's, I guess, what they're going to obviously argue.
Yeah, the SPLC has stated it will vigorously defend itself, describing the payments as standard informant work to gather intelligence on violent groups, often shared with law enforcement. So this story, kind of the way it was titled, was spun to a way that I thought they were supporting violent activist groups, not trying to pull information to dismantle them. So I didn't. This is the first time I'm actually looking into it.
Yeah, and this is why I hate the way that the left and the right jump on things so vehemently and so quickly. The right is going crazy about this, making it seem like they're literally funding these groups. And like, well, that's it. Story's over. They're funding them 100%. Like that's it. Like, and if you go against them or question it, you're a left-wing libtard all of a sudden, you know, just for thinking about something, which is the way it is nowadays. These sides get a story and they just want to, you know, just parade around like, see, there it is. It's all right there. There's no denying it. You can't question a thing about it. But to me, there's a lot to question here.
Of course, I think critical thinking is something society needs to keep holding on to strongly, and I will be an advocate for it. Critical thinking as best I can, that's for sure.
There you go.
The next thing on the list that I was checking out was the Warner Brothers merger. The shareholders of Warner Brothers approved an $81 billion sale to Paramount. And that people are saying it's going to reshape Hollywood. I don't know how much it's going to change movies or anything, but it's just another massive shift of money of monopolizing between two large corporations. What is your view of Hollywood between the both of you? Do you pay much attention to movies or media or entertainment? And does it matter what Hollywood does?
Not really. Don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you watch a lot of YouTube, so you're almost kind of doing you're anti-Hollywood in the fact that you're entertained differently.
Yeah, I mean, all my Hollywood ended in the early 2000s. I just am not really interested in much anymore. If they came out with another Lord of the Rings or something, I'd be all in. But it's like, I tried with the Star Wars, and after you watched a few of those new ones, it was like, yuck, this is fucking horrendous. This is what new technology gets us? I mean, fuck that, dude. You know, like, fucking back in the day, they had models and shit, you know, and it looked incredible. And then you make computers making it looks fucking stupid and terrible.
Because they're throwing it out as fast as they can, and just whatever it is, you know, like there's no artesian work towards the movie. They pump it out. I do think there's going to be another. Go ahead.
I think the big problem is that the focus is on the computer generated imagery instead of on the story. And I almost wish they would return to cheesy, 1970s quality
Doctor
models.
Who. Yeah.
Spend very much less on special effects and spend more on writing and storytelling and production and actors.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't disagree with you, but I do think we're moving into a new era. In the next 5 years, technology is going to get to the point where individuals are going to be creating whole-length movies with AI. That if millions of people are able to do that, Hollywood's going to cease to exist because people are going to watch individual indie movies.
I agree. I think, but the real reason is because Hollywood doesn't produce. They don't have good writing. They don't focus on good writing. And these AI, you could tell an AI, it's read all the great works. It's it could probably kind of produce extremely high quality story that that could be used to build a movie around. And even if the graphics kind of look a little like any special effects might look a little AI generated, like six fingers, or
Right.
the story will be so good that people will enjoy those movies more than the garbage that Hollywood puts on.
And fan
Puts out.
fiction will explode because I think it will have to be open source for most of it. So people can take whatever storyline they want and continue it on in any direction that they want. So it'll be a free creative landscape. And I think the only reason that makes sense that Hollywood doesn't have good writing is because their writing is controlled. Like, you have to have these product placements, you have to have these political parameters, you have to have this gender equality. Like, I think that is what's destroying the storyline. If people just had the freedom to create whatever story they wanted to create, Hollywood has all the money in the world to create that.
Well, I think that they don't have all the money in the world. Every project is funded by backers, and those, they do a risk analysis. That's why everything's a sequel, because they are less risky for than new stories.
I mean,
Take it.
$81 billion, that's a lot of money.
That is.
But it's not like Elon Musk has that money and he's just spending things on his whim. It's distributed over studios, and those studios, their cash is investors have a stake in it, and there's a board of directors.
I understand.
And,
I just mean, like, pretty soon a kid in his basement with $0 and just paying for internet
Yes.
and a decent computer is going to be doing it.
I think that because there's so much money, there's less risk because the stakes are so high. There's less risk, so there's less creative leaps that are being tried for fear of failure. So, yeah, I think
Let them burn then.
yeah, exactly. I agree.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, if you take a movie like Heat, for example, they're just not making movies like that anymore. They shut down multiple city blocks in LA for a bank robber, fucking gunfight, automatic weapons in the street. It's just beautiful. Val Kilmer doing quick reloads with an AR, Colt AR, just awesome movie. No, barely any CGI. Maybe some of the explosions they enhance, but it's all real people doing. There's a scene where they have like a huge truck broadsides armored truck to like fuck the guys up inside, and they're all dazed and knocked out, and it's all like done with like real trucks. Like that shit was just so expensive, and you can see it in movies like that. It was just so good, man. And in the actors, the actors are incredible. You have to pay every one of them multiple millions of dollars for such a long period of time. I just feel like there's no dedication to make movies like that anymore. It's easier not to make subpar movies and still make some money. You know what I mean?
There's also the aspect of contracts that the corporation owns the likeness of an actor. So when AI creates their likeness and voice and they're no longer a part of the process, is there a royalty involved there, or they own that right?
How so?
In other words, if someone signs a contract, and I'd have to look into this to have better receipts, but if someone signs a contract where they own your likeness in that story, that character then can be used indefinitely through AI creation and AI voice. So they basically recreate your likeness and voice.
That's
So
That's
that
usually
you're no longer-
owned. That's usually owned by the family, though.
right.
Not when
And
they're dead. Not when
not
they're
the
dead.
studio.
When they're still
Yes.
alive.
the estate.
The estate, yes.
No, I'm not saying when someone's passed away they can still do it. I mean, like, even if they're still alive, but they don't want to pay you anymore, they own your likeness, so they can just use your likeness and voice.
I
You'd
don't think
have
so.
to sell them that. You'd have to sell them that in a contract. If somebody owns your likeness from a particular movie and your voice, it only pertains to what's contained in the movie. That's a
Right.
whole nother thing to own somebody's likeness. I'm sure you could
What if
sell
they use that same character from that movie in a new movie?
it, but it's a different movie.
That would be legally questionable. I'm sure the actor or the estate of the actor would sue.
And with
Don't be
good
surprised if we're moving into this territory. Don't be surprised.
law, I mean, they could just say, we'll give you $5 million. You don't have to do anything. And a lot of actors might put parameters on it and say, okay, I'll just, instead of making 15 million and working for 6 months, they can give me 5 million and I do almost nothing.
Right.
They're like, how about we give you 10 cents per sale?
There's another factor that you should all should that should cause all of you to question my analysis, and that is that I'm significantly older than I was when I started, watching movies, and I suspect my tastes have changed. I suspect that movies that I enjoyed a lot when I was in my 20s and teens and 20s and 30s, I probably wouldn't enjoy them as much today because I'm old and jaded and not excited.
When was the last time you watched the greatest movie ever made, The Godfather?
Welcome back, Alan.
Decades.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Yes.
Oh man, you got to watch that one again and tell me you don't love it just as much as you did the first time around. Unless maybe you're saying you didn't like it.
I'll tell you a movie that I saw.
That's
that I
deflection.
enjoyed. I really enjoyed it watching it recently, not in the last few days, but in the last year, was the Willy Wonka movie with
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Yeah,
It's a
Absolutely.
good one.
that really was quite good.
I think he's one of my favorite actors.
Yes.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, and he's just there in the moment. Like, yeah. And I only know him in 3 movies. The Willy Wonka, the one in the Wild Wild West,
Blazing
and the
Saddles.
Frankenstein one.
Blazing Saddles, Frankenstein, and Willy Wonka. Those are his probably 3 best. What was the train one? Was it called Blue Streak?
Silver Streak, I think.
It
Silver
couldn't
Streak?
be Blue Streak. That was with Martin Short.
All right, it was some train one, and there's another one where one of them's deaf and one of them's blind. Was that Hear No Evil, See No Evil? It was Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
I don't think I've seen that one. That sounds good.
So Richard Pryor was a comedian from your time. Did you enjoy his stand-up? Because I've never watched it.
Yes.
Yeah. Was he racy?
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. Was he like the front man for raciness?
I don't know.
Okay.
He wasn't uniquely racy, but
He was the first one who came up with he was joking about white people and justice, and he was like, yeah, white motherfuckers, just us, or something like that. It was like, because he was making the point that it seemed like only white people got justice in the courts, and it was very funny. It was like the 70s, so
I literally made a meme just like that, and I never knew that he did that. So
yeah, you're like 50 years late on that.
yeah. I'm surprised I haven't heard it in 50 years.
I mean, that's funny though, but yeah, he was very funny. The famous prison scene with them is when Richard Pryor tells Gene Wilder he's got to act tough, and Gene Wilder's like doing horrible white man ghetto walk and trying to jive talking shit. He's just so bad, so white. It's great. You got to check it out.
All right, so the first stand-up comedian that I actually remember coming across was I got a whole bunch of vinyl records from my great great grandfather, and I was going through them, and I found Flip Wilson, and I used to play that vinyl quite a bit. The Devil Made Me Wear This Dress and all that stuff. He was pretty funny. When I looked at him later in life, I wasn't as interested anymore, but that was my introduction.
Flip Wilson, that's old school, bro, for sure.
It's old school, yeah.
70s.
Yeah, good shit.
I never got into like Rodney Dangerfield. I didn't like that whole shtick. Like,
I loved it, but
And he was great.
yeah,
I mean, I loved him. I loved all the old guys, Donnie Rickles, and all of them were hilarious. But what were you going to say about Rodney? Last Dance? Hi, there she is.
He was so good because you didn't. Hey, Sarita.
Hello.
If you kind of looked at his shtick carefully, he did so many little things to, that were just perfect.
Mhm.
It's actually quite impressive.
He was a master joke man. The subtle delivery was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Pre-cut it
no
for you.
offense to Sarita, but a lot of good wife jokes.
Yes,
I mean,
and he made fun of his children and
Right,
everybody.
exactly. Let's see if I can find a good.
It's Carl Byron.
Yeah, Sarita's favorite is Carl Barron. He's an Australian. He's really funny. He's really good at his job
Never heard of
too.
him.
Never heard of him.
Carl Barron.
Carl Barron, yeah, he's got really good. He's very quick wit. I first found him in a Thank God You're Here episode where someone just rocks up and they don't know the script or anything and they just have to wing it, and he nailed it. Like, he's just very quick-witted, and I appreciate quick-witted humor.
One of his most famous specials is Walking Down the Street.
Walking Down the Street's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm curious if these guys would appreciate the humor because it is kind of it's kind of dry, but it's Australian.
It's very, Australian. So any British people on here would probably appreciate it. I don't know.
There's a couple in the chat. They might shout. What about Steve Hughes? He's an Australian comic.
Hughesy.
Hughesy?
Is that his first name? I only know him as Hughesy.
Steve. Apparently it's Steve.
That's hilarious.
Night loafer.
Sorry, I'm watching Rodney Dangerfield here. Got to get out of that one.
Why did you like his humor style? He's like, because I just remember like, hey,
Mhm.
I think he incorporated everything.
See that?
He used body movement. He used facial movement. He would turn his head. He would, grab his collar. He would, he did
Okay.
it was pretty complete.
I've only ever heard sound clips, so I've never seen the presentation. So I guess I'd see it differently then.
It was, I think people think that those all just came naturally. I don't think so. I think, he spent hours and hours in the mirror and hours in clubs, perfecting all these little things. And
I do think that there's some people that definitely have a natural ability to just be funny and make people laugh. Like the guy that's blowing up right now is named Matt Rife, and his ability to just mess with the crowd and make people laugh he's absolutely not like practiced. I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm just saying I do think there's some people that just go out on stage and just hang out.
yeah, I don't want to believe that, because I believe that anybody who's successful has had to work very hard to get there. So,
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
All right, well, we'll see if I can not get a strike for sharing this. I'll do one joke.
This is from like the 80s or something, right?
I tell you, there's wise guys. When I checked in a hotel, I asked the bellhop to handle my bag. He started to feel up my wife.
That's terrible. Handle my bag.
I'm sure women appreciated his humor.
Yeah, I think that was on maybe Carson.
Carson?
So
Yeah,
I might get busted on that one. These late night fuckers are the only ones who've ever busted me. I think Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Yeah, you share some of their stuff, and
Well, we were kind of talking over it. It was very short.
mhm.
Do you guys watch any late night shows ever at all anymore?
No, I don't even.
Did you? So I mean, apparently
no.
you did because it was Carson.
I did. Yes, I there was a time when I would watch Carson, not every night, but I would try and catch him as often as I could.
So before the internet, well, after the internet, it was done.
Yeah, mostly before the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked
I
Carson.
also liked. I liked after Carson. I liked David Letterman, and I would listen. I would listen to Leno every once in a while.
Leno has. I like Leno more now. Watching his car content, his comedy wasn't great. I was.
There was a time when I thought that Leno had better writers than Letterman did, but Letterman was always a more naturally, funny guy. He just had more comedic bones.
Yeah.
But I think for some reason, Leno, had better writers for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Conan O'Brien was my favorite growing up, and I think it, like you were talking about Rodney Dangerfield's like mannerisms and stuff. I think Conan O'Brien's mannerisms is what made everything so funny because his reaction to things with his face and his body was the show.
He has I agree. I enjoy Conan O'Brien, and he has such an angular face that it's almost like a cartoon.
He's like 12 feet tall.
Not for me. Not for me.
Not for you? Too slapstick, or what is it?
Yeah, too much of a fucking uptight dweeb. I wasn't into him,
Really? I mean, if you want uptight dweebs, just watch literally anything right now.
I like Gilbert Gottfried. Look at Topple.
I'd have to
pissing
look up
all
the name.
over
I don't know
Gilbert
the face
Gottfried.
from the name.
Gottfried was a strange character, but he was funny. He was a comic.
The Affleck guy.
Yeah, he was funny.
He's better known for that than anything else has done.
For my generation, at least.
That and voicing Iago on that Disney movie.
Aladdin.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, David?
What's going on?
Side view.
Hello.
Glad to see you're still alive, Aphid Lip.
Oh, did you get sick again, dude?
No.
Okay.
No, it was just there was this thing at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and I was just hoping it wasn't some Trump hater that I know that.
Oh, don't. Nope. The last 5 seconds didn't happen.
Nope.
You're right. That is. I'm not learning my lesson here.
Yeah, no. More scotch, buddy. Just a little bit more scotch.
Yeah. It's Irish.
Oh.
What's that little thing on the tree branch behind you, Aphid Lip? Is that a bird of paradise?
Where at?
The monitor
on the
in
TV.
the back.
Is it lovebirds or a bird of paradise? I can't see it.
Changed.
It's definitely a bird, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get you guys coming through my headphones, so I'm gonna mute for a second.
All right.
Now it's a swan.
All done finally. Irish whiskey.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, on to the next one.
Did you already display the one that's going to happen next, or that's next
No,
week?
I don't have it yet.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully for next week. Laurel and Hardy. Wow, English bottle cap. Old.
My boys are actually watching them. They've been enjoying Laurel and Hardy.
Wow. I never watched them in my life.
I have. It's a pretty interesting and pretty funny grouping. They're
No, I've never done it. Three Stooges. I like me some Stooges.
I never liked them that much.
They were addictive. Like there was one night a year they played them. Was it New Year's Eve back in the day? They played the Stooges marathon all night long.
I think I don't know when they had something like that at a couple theaters in Chicago, including one that was reasonably close to where I lived. But and I did go to one once. Yeah, I only went because my friends were going, and I don't know. I think I actually slept, believe it or not, through most of it.
Would you guys get high beforehand?
Not me.
You just were naturally tired.
I wasn't that interested in the Stooges. I found the whole spiel kind of tiresome after a little while.
Interesting. What's going on, buddy?
I got it.
You got it. What was happening? Wasn't he having some yeah, Channel 38 in Boston, exactly. WSBK. What happened last week? Wasn't there some technical issues?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
that-
my USB on my mic. So I got it plugged into my straight into the computer instead of going through the monitor.
Weird, huh? And we all thought it was that annoying fucking oscillating sound wave behind your head, which is
Wait. Did you say annoying? Fucking, I mean, this is supposed to change the game.
That's his mixer.
That's a visual audio visualizer, a spectrum analyzer.
A visual audiolyzer.
That's
wow.
Yeah. It's to test if anybody here took sugar pills to see if they think they're tripping on their sugar pills that you guys were talking about earlier.
Let's see if a higher end sound peaks only what should be the high end, the right side for viewers, right? So seems to be just the whole thing. So is it a frequency modulation or is it just sound?
I went to a Microsoft store, searched audio visualizer, and it was one of the only ones that was free.
Do that whistle again.
It doesn't pick you up, Aphid.
No, it doesn't, because I'm going through my mic. It's going through the system. I think there is a setting, but I didn't want to fiddle. I didn't want to take my precious time away from the show this evening with you fine gentlemen.
All right. Well, let me just do it easier than whistling. Play a really high note on guitar and see if that hits only the high side of it.
I think those are harmonics.
No, it doesn't seem to change like where the wave is. It's just volume that causes it.
This right here is always real tall for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no like audio settings, I don't think. You can do how high or tight it is. You can change the color of that. You can change the background, things like that. But as far as adjusting the sensitivity or something, I don't think there is that option.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Did I just piss off Lola? That's funny.
Come on the show, Topple.
Yeah, bring Lola on for some
Absolutely.
get a canine on here. You got any canines in the room, Aphid?
If you consider my whole basement a room, then yes, they are in the room.
All two.
And you mean
them,
in my
right?
general vicinity? Yes, 2 of them are down here.
Right. Yeah, cool.
You know,
So
I have
what
those-
happened? Because I just saw that I got that breaking news on my watch, and I just opened you guys up just to type out that there was a incident. Was it nothing serious? Was it just stupid?
No, it was apparently deadly serious
Oh, really?
because allegedly, news is reporting that someone was killed in the lobby of the
Holy
where
shit!
the White House apparently by Secret Service. And you could hear gunfire when Trump was on stage, but nobody on stage appeared alarmed until the Secret Service agents came on stage and whisked him away.
Do you think it was gang related activity.
I'm afraid that's
It's
just some
Washington.
poor slob who was taking out his phone. And
Shooter?
Yeah, exactly.
someone said gun, and then
Right.
that's it.
Preliminary report: one shooter was killed.
Well, I'm sure he was. What do you think
So
he was going to get away with? Well, I mean, I guess somebody almost got away with it.
Yeah,
Not got away with it, but
Crooks. What was his
successful
name?
in their.
Thomas Crooks.
Apparently, there's a lot of people that still think that was more than we know.
Oh yeah, of course. Just like with Charlie Kirk, it's
Mm.
never the guy. It's never the guy who ends up getting shot. It's always somebody else.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys have any good, lively discussions here tonight?
not really.
No, not really.
Just pretty mellow, as
Topo!
has been the way.
Oh, okay, now that the dog's on, Smoke Steve, play that guitar again. Let's see what the
Yeah, yeah. That's a great idea.
I don't want to. I don't
Go
want
for it.
I'm thinking the Topple exaggerated.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
All right, let me fix my audio so we get it nice and clear.
We'll see what frequencies the dog dislikes the most.
I saw some reaction.
What was
His
the
ears
first one that
moved.
you did?
His-
What was that first one that you did? It drove her nuts.
That was the same basically note. Now she's expecting it, I think.
Mm.
No, she seems all right. Maybe she knows she's on
Well-
camera, so she's taking it easy.
She survived the previous one, so she's not as afraid.
Oh, her ears went up and jumped right in my lap. I'm like, I didn't do it.
She seems like a bitch to me.
She is one.
Careful, she'll bite your face off.
No, she won't.
Like
She loves me. I'm alpha.
a fox terrier. Yeah, she's cute.
All right, I'll be back on later. Okay.
Oh, all
All
right.
right.
Sorry, Linda, if it hurt your ears too. I apologize. He asked. So
right.
I delivered. What the hell just happened? Anyways, Linda, I think I do recognize the name. Welcome back. And also, Linda appears to have a cute puppy.
I think Linda Hunter is Dawn's good friend.
Yeah, I remember her name. I've seen her before. It's nice. It's nice. Nice to see you, Linda.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're just shooting the shit here, Linda. We just talk random stuff. Any particular subjects you.
Oh, I got
like
two
your
more
show.
left. It's a matter of, do you want to go conspiracy or politics? Mm.
They're one and the same.
There you go.
Ooh.
There's the answer.
I'm down with whatever you guys pick. Well, I would say politics and save the crazy stuff for the end. The conspiracy.
All right. I'll save the crazy for the end. So basically, the last thing I had for politics is that the Trump administration is bringing back the firing squad for federal executions. Any
I
thought?
thought it was still possible in some states. Oh, is that for federal? I guess.
Federal, yeah.
Yeah, federal.
I
I mean,
mean,
whatever is cheap and effective. I don't think.
Right.
I think firing squads are cheap and effective.
okay.
I fear the only reason he's doing it is so he can threaten his.
Well, it makes
his
him seem
opponents.
macho.
He's gonna find something that Kamala Harris did wrong and threaten her with the firing squad or something,
no, then Hillary
or
would be
Michael
on that wall.
Bolton,
There's no way.
or maybe Tucker Carlson now.
Michael Bolton, the saxophone player,
Yeah,
or John Bolton, the Iran hawk.
no, Michael. Fuck
Okay.
that guy.
All right.
So what is the actual? What is a firing squad and how does it work? It's my understanding is there's like 7 guys that have, and only one of them has a real a real bullet, and the others have blanks. Is that accurate?
Other way around.
Flip it. There's
Really?
one blank. The rest are all real bullets.
Okay. And if
And I
the
think that's
person like
more
survives, do they
tradition.
get to go free?
Yeah, I don't know about that fake bullet thing anymore. Or
Yeah,
what would
that's
it would have to be a blank, so he would still think he was shooting.
It has to do with like with the ability to do the job, right? Because you could be the one that didn't do it. It's like a plausible deniability. Like,
I think it's just to help them sleep at night.
who
I
signs
know
up for that
mine
job
wasn't the
anyway?
one to
Like,
do it.
hey, what's your job? Oh, I execute people with bullets for a living.
Well, I mean, there's somebody that gives them a shot or somebody that flips the switch.
Well, it's not like they hire you to flip pancakes and then they tell you at the last second, oh, by the way, you're going to shoot a 30 caliber bullet into someone's heart tonight. You know,
but it
Like,
could be it could be not a real bullet. So technically,
No,
you're just
but
getting
when-
paid for nothing.
when you get hired, I think it's a part of the job that you're known. This is going to be in your gamut of jobs that you're going to be
Possibility.
doing.
Repertoire.
It's not going to be happen 24/7. Like, hopefully, you get weekends off.
I don't have a problem with it. If somebody has got the death penalty coming, I don't think shooting or electrical shock or gas or injecting something, all 4 of those are similar to me in levels of cruelty, if you will.
So
You
you're
got, I mean, what would be a? I mean, you can't pick a good way though.
Well, a really bad way would be like burning to death
Yeah,
or fed
or
to lions.
drowning.
Fed to
Drowning.
lions, yeah. Fed feet first into like a rock chopper, something like that.
Well, isn't the injection? Don't they technically suffocate to death, or am I wrong on that?
Well, the
You were
injection,
wrong.
if done correctly, you're supposed to pass out and delirious, pass out,
Okay.
and then you die unconsciously.
Yes, that's correct.
so
The
we
last
stop
drug
the cancer?
administered is potassium chloride that stops the heart.
Well, that's
That seems
probably
less
the
humane to
easiest
me.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, well, for some reason they are routinely botched, and I don't know why.
And what is the outcome of
seem
the
that way.
botch?
They don't die as quickly as they're supposed to.
Cruel.
okay.
They deem it cruel and unusual, or whatever they call that.
Right.
Or they don't go unconscious, so the first one that you're not supposed to feel anything after doesn't work, and then you
That
get
would
the
be
one
terrible.
that's going to kill you, which actually probably hurts like a motherfucker and goes into your heart and probably seizes your heart. If you're
Or they
awake for all of
suffocate.
that, you're going to be screaming like bloody murder, like this. It hurts like crazy.
At that point, you should have gone with the burning, right? Why not just let people like tick the box? Like if it's going to happen, give them the choice.
Yeah. The good news is you get a choice.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, is there no value to that?
This is a good news, bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Well, the good news is
Uh,
we're shipping you to Canada. The bad news is you're part of the MAID program.
Well, do they get to pick, or no? They don't pick.
In some states they do.
Yeah, I
when-
thought
okay.
so. I thought so.
when Utah when they executed Gary Gilmore by firing squad, he chose his method of death. That was an option.
Right.
He was the serial killer.
Dahmer?
No, Gilmore.
Oh, Gilmore. The Gilmore Girls?
Which one was he? The BTS or?
No,
No, he was before
Nope.
that.
BTS was that Dennis Schrader.
Raider.
You guys are. You guys
still
know
alive.
your.
And
You
then
guys
he-
know your serial killers.
Their knowledge is pretty disgusting,
It's
actually.
it's a tight group. We form a very tight group.
Yeah.
the Green River Killer. Now that one, he racked up quite an amount.
Was he ever caught? Yeah, I think he was, wasn't he?
He was caught. Yeah.
How many did he get?
He went for a long time.
He spread over multiple decades. I think there was a big break in there.
Right.
He got tired of killing so many people. I feel like it can wear you out.
Gary Ridgway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that guy up in Long Island, he got quite a few too, didn't he?
Ridgway was convicted of murdering 49 women.
Holy
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In 82 to 98.
I guess you
All-
stop thinking about that first one when you get to 49.
All essentially were in the sex worker, essentially prostitutes.
Who are
Faceless, nameless people like you call whores, but sadly they were someone's, daughter. They were,
sure they were.
This is the thing that
I mean, so was the serial killer.
right. But how many over the years, this is a very frequent target of sickos, is killing these types of people that no one will miss. Obviously,
That's right. There won't be nearly the investigation over it, so they can get away with it a lot easier.
I mean, that's depressing if that's true. That absolutely no one cares about these people.
well,
It's not that they don't care, it's that their absence from their lives is normal because they
Right.
go out of
Yeah.
they have been estranged from their family, or they have repeatedly disappeared from the radar in the past for long periods of time. So
transient by nature, probably homeless.
at some point, I bet a lot of them are reported missing, but it might have been months after they were last heard from, just on the assumption that this was just another episode where they disappeared on some drug binge for 2 months. And when they,
Right.
at some point the family says, well, nobody's heard from her, so now we report them missing. But, after 2 months, the best chance of finding leads has disappeared.
Right. I mean, I get that it's very strategic. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad. They need to upgrade the hooker SOP so that, they have a
Make it legal.
Digital clocking. I mean, some states probably go that route.
Give them all of a little Saturday night special, little 5-shot 38. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might do it though.
Not a bad idea.
Well, you had that chick that was the serial killer. She was a prostitute.
Elaine Warnos. Yeah.
Not a very attractive woman.
The great balance of the universe.
Yeah, and they took a real hottie who played her too.
Man, it was unbelievable.
She's an
The job
attractive
she
woman. Yeah. When you see her like
Unbelievable.
that, you're like, I can't believe I ever thought she was hot.
Yeah, I know, man. She's disgusting.
Yeah, really.
I was talking to Sarita literally last night about girls and their purses, and it's literally the most discreet carrying. You can conceal carrying that, because I see purses on so many women, I don't think about it. Like
Not
a
only
dude, I'm
that,
always like,
but-
where is he strapped?
You also
Problem is, they're stolen. They're often ripped off of the body, which means that now they just stole your firearm.
I
From
think a woman with
behind.
a firearm would probably be a little more conscious of her surroundings, but I could be wrong.
Well, for a couple days until they're used to it, and then
yeah.
Complacency.
second. Yep.
Yeah, you want that shit on your body. I mean,
And the cooch carrier.
whatever it takes.
Yeah.
It's just my 2 cents when it comes to that. I don't like those goofy fucking carry bags.
It's not the bullet that kills you, it's the seeds that it carries. He died of a herpes lesion on the heart from from the cooch carrying prostitute.
I'll never go on a ladies' meat and two veg. Do I know that name?
Well, I didn't mean it goes all
Absolutely.
the way up there.
Been
Last
here
Dance.
many
That's-
weeks.
That's rather guttery Last Dance, if you ask me.
That's where my mind lives.
It's all right.
Mhm. What did that serial killer thing come from? What were we talking about that led to that?
Serial killers.
Because people are always because serial killers are always targeting sex workers, and
Keep
RW
going
said,
back.
yeah, put it in your purse, nobody will ever know.
Right. No, but there was a subject that we started off with
Oh,
there.
you want to go further down the page?
Well, yeah, it was firing squads, and I think it was an
Firing
example of
squads.
somebody.
There it is.
There you go.
Glad you're here, Aphid. I would never have gone back there that far.
Good man.
Collectively, we did a Trump-like tangent way
Yeah.
down into all kinds of branches.
Well, he's
Right,
in a bunker somewhere, so someone's got to do it.
I mean, I honestly don't think it's that efficient, the whole firing squad thing, personally.
Why do
very
you think that? Because you got to pay, the gunman.
Well, anytime you're shooting in a closed area, there's a room for something to go wrong. These are pretty good size. I think they're using like 30-06, inside, shooting all right next to each other. I don't know. I just feel like this could be a cleaner thing than this. This does seem like, at least if not, it's one thing. It's archaic. It's an older form,
Okay.
And I feel like technology may have passed it by. I mean,
What is
for
the-
Christ's sake, why even have men shooting the guns? Why not have the guns automatically do it? They could all
Yeah.
shoot at the exact same spot. They
How
could all
about-
pick a aorta of the heart and take out each one at the same
You've
time.
seen
It's not the head.
No Country for Old Men, the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, a long time
About
ago.
a
I don't
bolt-
remember it.
Bolt Stunner or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. That
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
foolproof, and you only need one person, and if you miss, you just go for it again.
Right. Yeah. I mean, essentially, why have humans involved at all? Is my,
Right.
I
It's
guess
kind of a
my-
little, the whole firing squad. It's kind of more of a ritual than a necessity of
Like a
logistics.
statement. What? Why?
Yeah.
Why the heart and not the head?
The head's messier, and you can't, it ruins the funeral. I mean, these are
So, I mean,
practical
does that-
considerations.
I mean, for humane purposes, it would be lights out instead of a bleed out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, what the Russians do is they put you in some kind of a cage-like apparatus, or they used to, and go behind you and give you a pistol shot into the
Brainstem.
brainstem. Right.
Little caliber Russian job.
Yep.
Look at us talking about history and culture. Such a beautiful thing.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it was something that would have been done in a time of war when it was necessary to kill
Linda does not
us.
approve.
a spy or I don't know, someone who really actually was guilty of treason or war crimes or whatever it was, and you have something that you got to kill them. You got a firing squad. It seems like something that's done in sort of a rush. I feel like it's not really suitable for inside a prison.
I think
Call me
Linda's
crazy.
been drinking. Linda, have you had a couple drinks tonight, my friend?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you think that that's otherwise not a reasonable statement?
I've never seen her talk like that ever, like ever. Not even close.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't
she
care if she does. I'm just curious.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
should live.
Aphid lip.
Oh, you
Is-
want it
is
that
it
quick, huh?
It's bowling shoes, right?
He wants it real quick.
You want just you shove it right in, huh?
Use lube.
Okay.
That's my answer.
So you guys can answer you guys can give some insight onto my question I have.
I'll probably
Okay.
deny knowledge.
Let's say okay, let's say you got 4 guys, you're trying to pick out which one's gay, and then they're all going to the coffee shop to get a coffee. And one guy gets, just a coffee. One guy gets let's say a cappuccino, one guy gets a frappuccino, and one guy orders a caramel macchiato funnel cake with cupcake flavoring. Does any one of those 4 sound like maybe it would be ordered by a
What was the first
so-
one? Black coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
coffee.
it's a tie between the last 3.
Was it a big black coffee?
No, well, I mean, Is it just black or sugar, cream, milk, soy milk?
I told you what they were ordering.
You're right.
No, I'm gonna say
I guess I
can't-
just have
can't.
forgotten. So the first one's black coffee, cappuccino, frappuccino, and then a
Yeah.
heavy duty, massive sugar bomb.
And none of it was a
A
pumpkin
caramel
flavor.
macchiato funnel cake with cupcake flavoring.
All right,
Sounds
here's
delicious, bro.
here's my reasoning. Most gay guys try to be somewhat fit. I think the last one definitely not gay.
Yes.
That's like a whole day of calories for a fit gay guy in one drink. You know, there's no way.
Is he purging afterward?
Oh man.
Ah. The cappuccino
Well,
has
me-
is
the
just
fast
me and my
steamed-
me and my
steamed
son have
milk.
been going to the you know, I'm sure you guys have them around your area too, where it's like a Starbucks type place.
Local barista.
Yeah, and I won't order it. I make him. I'm like, you can tell him that because it's so gay.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
don't
no,
know
it's not.
about this,
I
where
don't
guys
He's
are
like,
like,
no, it's not. It isn't. It is. And
I don't
I'm
think
like,
it's
yes,
gay,
it
dude.
is.
I think you know what you want. Can't alpha males know exactly what they want?
no, see, I don't think the thing.
Might
with
as well
a lot
wear
of-
a Freddie Mercury T-shirt if you're going to order that.
Yeah, I agree with RW. If you're comfortable to go and order it, then you're not gay. The fact that you're sketched out about it means gay. I think
Like you think that I'm
No, you know, here's the rule you should use. Would a woman order it? If the answer is
I can't believe anybody would order it.
yes, then it's
That
the gay
sounds
guy that's
Completely. He
ordering.
wanted me to try it. He's like,
I think he's
you
jealous.
try it. You'll
Nathan
He'll
sounds
change his
jealous.
mind. That's what he keeps saying. That's what he
I
keeps
think
saying.
your son's
I'm
onto
jealous.
something.
I'll tell you
So-
what, you're not going to see Last Dance. You might see a big heifer ordering some 650 calorie cappuccino, whipped cream, frappa bullshit, but you're not going to see some woman who's shredded, you know, in yoga pants ordering that crap. They're going to order the lower calorie options, healthier stuff. So
Possibly. The purging is also an option.
I think I feel like the old stereotype would be the gay guys getting the more sugary stuff. Is that right? But I think that's
Just the way it's just the way it sounds.
okay.
Well,
I
it
see.
wouldn't be the
Funnel,
flavor.
funnel
it would
cake
be
with
the,
cupcake.
it would be the kind of the spectacle that would attract the gay guy.
So Sarita was asking or showed me this game show theory. And the game show theory is you have 20 guys in a house. One of the guys, they're all gay except for one of the guys. And no one knows who that gay guy is. Or no one knows who the straight guy is. And so you go through this and you eliminate one person every week that you think is the straight guy or whatever. And in the end of the day, you find out that none of the guys are gay whatsoever. And it was like a terrible social experiment to see what people would do.
Is
I
this
thought
an
it was
idea or did this actually happen?
No, it's just it was from a forum called like I think I met Satan or something like that. Like people share all these things like, are you the devil? Like this person that come up with this theory was something in that category. I didn't say it absolutely correct, but the just
I know
Kinda
what
had
you
the same
mean,
vibe.
Cap.
Interesting. Yeah.
just order the coffees that sound delicious, Aphid. Don't let people judge your masculinity based off of how frou-frou your coffee is.
I left a band that I was in for years because the lead singer did a social experiment on us collectively as a band.
Ooh.
What?
Go
Oh
on.
yeah.
Go on. Yes,
You're
yes.
turning me on. Go.
Well, this lead singer, who shall go unnamed, thought if she just acted like
Oh.
depressed and aloof for the entire practice and like super sad and shit, and then like came out at the end that she was in some psychology class about it and that it was like an assignment, and then I like put my gear away and just walked out, left. And then next practice I was like, I'm out of the band, see ya. We broke up.
Was it an emo band?
No, we played cover songs, and we were a bar band. You know, like Stones, Zeppelin, Sublime. I think we did a Marley cover, Dead songs. You know, like.
What was the social experiment? Like she pretended she was depressed to see how people reacted, and it was
Yeah.
just okay.
Exactly. It was
You're
so
like, hey,
Like,
you're like, hey,
were you already
passive
upset
aggressive
with
I can do,
this?
but this
Were you already upset with the situation before that, or was
I
you
was
like,
questioning
this
I was questioning the reality of it, and I didn't
because it
think.
seems a little harsh if you were like, man, we're gonna make it.
No, we were never going to make it, and I was sick of it. You know, I was sick of
Yeah.
the whole thing, and then that just
Was
put
the
me
nail in
over
the
the
coffin.
edge. Yeah, I was like, "That's it, done." And it was,
It gave
Probably-
you an excuse.
yeah. It's like you can only take so much. I see why bands break up. Like, although if we had been making $15 million per tour, I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I'll do this forever." But you know.
Right.
A practice per week, we could make $500 on Saturday night. We had 4 people in the band and a sound guy, so we basically got $100 a person for a lot of dedication, and it wasn't about the money. And in the end, it became unpleasant for me, so it really was about nothing. You know,
What was the name of the band?
can't tell you.
Oh, come on.
I'll look it up.
apparently Trump's doing a conference at the White House in 30 minutes.
Well, I've been watching, with the sound down, the feed for the White House Correspondents
Mhm.
Association dinner,
Mhm.
and it's just been nothing but people milling about in the room. Nothing. They haven't restarted it. They haven't evacuated the room. It's just like they're
Right. The speculation debate right now is that Secret Security doesn't want him to go out and he wants to go back out. So
All the everyone was rushed out who was in his cabinet. They were all ran out in a full sprint.
did they leave Erica Kirk behind or no?
I don't know. I think she was on Mike Johnson's shoulders and let's go. But you can see Mike Johnson's fucking doing the Carl Lewis out that motherfucker. He's moving. So,
Well, it's probably still a crime scene in the lobby, so they would have to let them all out through like some back door or something.
that's true.
who do you think would win, Rubio or Johnson? They're both short, so it would be battle of the shorts.
I think Rubio.
Rubio.
Rubio's got merit.
You think
Do you guys
that Cuban
Have I-
blood or that running away from the communists?
have I asked you this before? Do you notice the cowbell in Don't Fear the Reaper?
Of course.
Now I do.
never noticed it until the Saturday Night Live episode.
Yeah,
And
that's
now
all I
it's
can
the
hear
only
now.
goddamn thing I hear now.
That's right. That's right.
I
totally
noticed
agree
it
with you.
I don't
from
even know the
first
song.
second I heard the song. I've noticed the cowbell.
Well, you probably pay more attention to the entire sonic landscape than I
do.
ever did.
I do. I listen to music, the just drum parts. And that song, that drummer, was it the drummer in the mix who played it, or was it some other special cowbell sniper that just stood there like Will's?
Most of the time,
Farrell.
the cowbell is right on the drum beat, so I don't know that the drummer could be doing it unless he has like a foot pedal for the cowbell.
No, the cowbell takes place of the hi-hat cymbal. So instead it's clock, clock. You're using it in place of the hi-hat. So
Okay.
you can definitely do some cowbelling and right in with the beat and make it blend in. A good drummer.
There's a Queens of the Stone Age song. I think it's called Little Sister, and it's got heavy cowbell in it. And Will Ferrell came back when they were on stage and did creeped in doing the cowbell to it when they played it on. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good. To be honest.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I haven't heard their stuff in a while, but I really was into them for a while.
Songs for the Dead.
That's the one. That's the one.
The one that
That's an
did you ever
awesome
see? The one where Dave Grohl plays drums live. It's in the English guys will know this. Werchter, 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 2002. It's fucking good. I'd play it here. You think I can play it?
Oh man, I'd love to hear that if you could play that.
I think I can. It's a live show, right? Last Dance.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant you were gonna play on your guitar, like
No,
like some Queens of the Stone Age.
I think I can screen share it.
Auntie gets away with it pretty often, so I don't know how big of a gamble it is.
I'll just screen share like the first 1
Is
Although
it
minute.
he's
little-
not doing video, he's just doing audio. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, how's it work? If you
I think
stop
'cause-
it and talk about the song, I think it's okay on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Let's Well, the guitar riff is just so driving and heavy. It's badass.
I'm talking over this. Person's clapping their hands. I'm talking over this.
It's wailing.
I'm talking over this.
Is that the guy from Nirvana?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Dave Grohl.
Foo Fighters. You did know that, right? You knew that.
No,
What's
I had
that?
no clue.
This guy's like lives and breathes 90s music. So
Yeah,
That was.
I
that was
actually
good
hated
shit, though,
Foo
right?
Fighters. I like them now.
That shit is fucking jamming, dude.
I
He's
saw
playing
him-
like two notes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Like it's all about energy. That song is just Dave
It's a
is
great
just
song.
fucking slamming the drums. It's
David
like-
Grohl
I-
created an album not long ago. I don't know if it was In Your Honor or the one just after that.
New
But-
update.
Oh, go ahead.
Officials say the shooting suspect attempted to charge the metal detectors at the venue entrance and shot at Secret Service.
Oh,
The suspect is alive and in custody.
oh,
This is from Raw's alerts. Not always the most
Straight.
accurate.
oh,
Yeah.
raw. Yeah.
OC Scanner said dead. So
Yeah.
We'll find out tomorrow.
exactly. I gotta take a week. I'll be right back.
Ow.
Just quickly, the David Grohl created an album not long ago where instead of using his normal studio where they had all the updated technology, he rebuilt a section of his house as a studio with all of the analog equipment that he used to use around the time of Nirvana to create a more analog sound from that era. And it was praised by a lot of people for that.
I saw him
Cool.
live, and he went from one instrument to the other during the song. It was really cool.
I can get down with that sentiment.
Or
What?
half naked.
Dave,
Is it from,
Dave
from the
Grohl.
neck up?
Oh, put on
Oh.
some Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then they just do it with socks on
Yeah.
and
well,
not on their feet.
Not on their feet, yeah.
One sock.
They call him Flea for a reason.
When did they do that? Was that Woodstock? They did that.
That was 90s, bro. It's got to be all the way back to the 90s.
Woodstock.
Well, Woodstock too.
Woodstock.
Woodstock too.
Yeah.
That's that Irish talking.
No, it wasn't
I'm
big Foo
laughing, so it
Fighters
must
when
be
they came
terrible.
out.
See you, Linda.
I
Take it
didn't like
easy,
Foo
Linda.
Fighters when they came out with their first album. That stupid what was it? I think about it. Carry on. I just could not stand that song.
Foo Fighters?
My son
Yeah.
thinks that that's Everlong song is like one of the best songs ever
That's
made.
a great song. It is a good song.
I like
Hate it.
Why you hate it?
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
There Goes
Foo
My
Fighters
Hero
song.
is pretty good for their original stuff.
Actually, I can't even think of any Foo Fighters song I just love.
I don't like the Foos at all because I don't like Dave. I like him as a
Really?
drummer, not as a singer, not as a guitar player.
The In Your Honor album, the second disc on that album, I think it's one of my favorite.
Do you think that guy from Queens of the Stone Age is a good guitar player?
No, but I really love Queens of the Stone Age. Their energy, they got a sick drive when they play live, and they're just like tight, and that's all it takes, you know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that consider them one of the best bands of the 2010 era. But
Dave Grohl, the Foo Fighters,
No. Queens of the Stone Age.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
about
like
them.
they're good. I just hate the Foo Fighters, even though they kind of overlap a little bit. Yeah.
I like
Didn't
some of
that
their
guy-
songs, but I didn't hold on to them.
I think that guy like stomped some chick in the face or something at a show.
What?
The
Maybe
Queens of the
she-
Stone Age guy.
Like to get her off the stage or something? Like
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like it was right around the Me Too movement too. Because Anthony Bourdain was good friends with that band. And like he made a statement the next day because of it and everything. Because his like girlfriend was like a big Me Too person.
Annie, get on here, dude.
I was about to say, Josh is a
I don't-
wife beater. Look it
I
up.
don't know who Josh is. Is that the lead singer?
I'm guessing it's the red haired dude,
Yeah.
the front man. But the front man, who's the guy singing in that clip you shared? Because I thought it was usually the red haired guy that's the singer.
Yeah, this is another guy. You're right. I noticed that too. Josh Home,
Yeah,
Nick
that's him.
Nick
Homeboy.
Oliveri, Mark Landon, Dave Grohl, Troy Van Vivu. Don't know their names. But yeah,
Well, who just passed away that you guys put on the Discord? Was that a guitarist?
That was Dave Mason.
Who's Dave Mason?
Yeah, he was a guitarist and a songwriter.
Was that a man? Did
he
you just
was
say
in
man?
Traffic.
He was in a
Is that
lot of
how he
groups.
died?
Yeah.
he preceded Lindsey Buckingham as the lead guitar player for Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
He was the
Uh-oh.
OG.
I don't
Only
know
a
if
big
Rita
name.
knows that. That's her favorite band, I think.
But Fleetwood
think-
Mac?
Yeah,
Unless I'm talking out of my head, which is always.
I got that Rumors album.
that's her favorite album.
Really?
I didn't think-
Nobody else
it's
has
like-
it.
It's like you know, I felt like I had to have it because it was, you know, so rated so high up, and I don't know, I just not for me. I mean, it's all right.
How much did you pay for
It's
it?
all right, but do I think that? Oh, it's probably like a reprint or something.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like, I just don't feel like it's at that level. You know, I was a little disappointed.
Okay.
All right.
But-
Really?
But and Last Dance won't agree with me on this. I didn't feel like Revolver was like the best Beatles album, and I think it is on a lot of charts. The
Well,
highest
what
rated.
what album for the Beatles? Because I understand them more. What album to you is their best album?
Well, I like Sgt. Pepper's. I like the White Album. Is the White
I
Album like a
Sgt. I think
compilation, or
Sgt.
is that
Pepper's.
Abbey Road is fabulous. All right, let's
the
go
White
through
Album?
them.
I've always enjoyed every song on there almost.
Let's hear that again. Rumors. What would you give it as a rating, Aphid? 1 through 10.
Like an 8.5, maybe a 9. But
That's pretty damn high on the Portnoy pizza.
yeah, but
scale,
when you're
that's
talking
like-
about top 10, because it's always in the top 10, and I just feel like I could pick 10 other albums that are.
Okay, so, but you're not downplaying it. You are recognizing it as a great album.
Yes.
10 other
For a
albums.
And it's
minute
not
there,
my
it sounded
year
like,
or
you know, like
decade?
it's not that.
No.
good.
I don't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like
Okay.
that. So if I came off like that, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Well,
It's
it's
real
rated.
quick.
Same thing with Revolver. I think Revolver, if that was their only album, I'd say, man, the Beatles were great, you know.
What
I just
era are
don't
we
think
talking
that-
about? What is the standard? Like the decade, the genre, the all time?
Like if you look up top 100 like Rolling Stone magazine top 100 albums of all time, I
Okay,
bet
all
you
time.
Rumors is in the top 10.
I think that's warranted. I think it's like number 10 or 9 for me. I mean, let me just read the song list real quick, and you guys, you will know them all. Secondhand News, fabulous song. Dreams, incredible. Never Going Back Again, awesome. Don't Stop, which was the theme song for the Bill Clinton during one of his presidential campaigns. Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. And I believe Bill Clinton played with Fleetwood Mac at the Democratic National Convention. Go Your Own Way, song 5. Songbird, The Chain, You Make Lovin' Fun, I Don't Want to Know, Oh Daddy, and it finished off with Gold Dust Woman. It really is
I know, I
full
see
of
what you're saying, but
bangers, dude. Start
and this is
Tippin'.
my opinion, but no, I don't think any of those songs are like top 10 song material.
Oh, you're crazy.
So
That's just how I feel.
check this out. Check this out. Rolling Stones top 100 albums of all time. Rumors is 26. Revolver
it was
is
higher.
number 3. Can you guess what number 1 is?
Dark Side of the Moon.
I mean, that's what I would put there.
I'll say Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yeah, it could be.
Top
Or
one?
Led Zeppelin. Which one is that? The 13 or whatever? or
Thriller
whatever.
is 20th.
Okay, good.
I'm not seeing Dark Side of the Moon even on
Number
I'm
one.
scrolling down.
I already put it in the chat.
Number 1. Yeah,
before.
what's number 1?
I already put it in the chat.
What'd you say?
It better not be.
Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
Oh, that's got to be up there.
Number 1 is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Oh, really?
What year
So
was
they
your?
could've- Was this on Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones.
What's number 2?
Beach Boys. Pet
Number
Sounds?
2 is Pet Sounds. The
Pet
Beach
Sounds.
Boys.
That's understandable.
I've never
Great
listened to
album.
that album.
Who's Joni Mitchell? She's number
Number
She's
3.
older
4 is
than
Bob
you are.
Dylan, Highway 61.
She's still alive. So
I mean, the song list on Revolver,
Marvin Gaye, what's going on
Starts
is number
off-
6.
it starts off with Taxman. Great opening track. Eleanor Rigby.
He's on the tax, man.
I'm Only Sleeping. Here, There, Everywhere. Yellow Submarine. That's a love it or hate it song of all of their songs.
Yeah.
She said,
Nirv-
said, I don't know that one really. Good Day,
Nirvana,
Sunshine.
Nevermind, number 6.
Yeah, there's not
Why?
not a ton of bangers on Revolver. I'll give you that, Aphid. Now, what's that? What are you asking? Nevermind. Why is that number 6?
No, yeah, why is that number 6?
It's got to
It's
be
not
up
that great.
there.
It's
It's
gotta.
falling.
I don't think it
17 on
holds
this
up.
list.
I don't think it holds up, but it's got. I mean, I don't know if there's maybe Beatles, but I don't know if there's ever been a moment in time in music that was changed so much by one band.
They're
I-
considered the 17th album.
When I was in,
That's a fair argument, at least.
I was in Looney Tunes
From my
Records
generation.
in Cambridge, Massachusetts, as a teenager, and Looney Tunes. We used to walk to all the fucking independent record stores around Harvard Square and Mass Ave in Newbury when I was a teen. That's all we had to do: smoke cigars and walk around looking at records. One of them, we go in, and the dude was like, "You guys check this out," and he put on some Nirvana, and it was the first I had heard it. And I hadn't heard of Bleach yet. Everybody heard Nevermind first and then went and listened to all the other fucking Nirvana albums that had already been existing. But we heard Nevermind first in that record store. And I couldn't believe the heaviness of the guitar. Yes, like you said, Aphid Lip, like by now I'm like, Nirvana, I'm changing the station. But
Yeah, they
back
don't.
then,
It doesn't hold up. It doesn't.
when
hold
I
up.
first heard it, I was blown away by it, the sound. But
But you know what? If you hear something too much, You don't like it
That's
anymore.
the truth.
It,
That's
it could be a
Well, I
great.
don't know. Dark Side of the Moon, I've heard a billion times.
I didn't even
still
see that
love
on the first page, dude. I was very surprised.
Yeah, like if I'm on scanning classic rock and Mother by Pink Floyd comes on, I'm listening to that every time, and I'm cranking that fucking guitar solo up no matter what. Like I could hear that till the day I die, and I'm never gonna get sick of that. Some songs, that ultra frequency that you're saying, like hearing it so many times, eventually it'll get old. Last Dance. I think some songs somehow supersede that and just it doesn't apply, you know. But
it's number
they're
43.
They're rare.
Dark Side of the Moon is number 43, beaten out with number 42 is
43?
The Doors. Yeah, it's
Now-
down. I was very surprised.
I was just going to say, "Light My Fire" and "Riders on the Storm" are two Doors songs that I never get tired of hearing.
Those are both on, I believe the album is L.A. Woman. That should be on there. Is that the one, RW?
Sorry, what's the question?
That beats
The Doors. 42.
The Doors.
42 is The Doors, just the self-titled album.
Okay.
What before we get too far away from it, I had never heard of Nirvana, and I had only been to one concert, and it was a big, huge venue. It was Love and Rock. It was on my 16th birthday. Well, it wasn't actually it was a birthday gift. It was Love and Rockets was headlining. I don't even know if you guys remember them.
I do.
Very dated.
They were
Did
cool.
you? Awesome. I was a huge Love and Rockets fan. And then the Pixies opened up for him. And that was
Great
at a
show.
it was a very big, like the biggest venue in St. Louis, like where they show plays, like an inside type fancy looking. But anyway,
The
and it had been like
Pixies
2 or
opened
3
up
years.
for Love and Rockets, or the other way
Yes,
around?
that is no. Pixies opened up for Love and Rockets. The Pixies were very not, they only had like one song. This what is it? This man is or not? It doesn't matter anyway. So it had been like 2 years because I was 16, and then like, fast forward 2 years later, and I graduated high school, and I was in tech school, and my buddy's like, "Hey, let's go see this band Nirvana tonight." And I'd never heard of them. I'd never been to any other concert. It was like a little like bar, like not little, but it's kind of our more underground type place in St. Louis. It's not there anymore.
How many people at the show? 100?
300 probably. 200, 300.
Small venue.
Yeah. And anyway, and then they, that's what I remember. I had a white t-shirt on, and over the top I had an IOU sweatshirt on because I didn't know. I'd never been to a club show before, and my buddy's like, "You might want to take that sweatshirt off." And I think he probably was like, "You don't wear an IOU sweatshirt."
Why?
Into this Nirvana punk show.
What's
type
IOU?
thing. It was like, like Z Cavarici, and that. Do you remember that time when like there was like, I don't know, Genera was another brand. Like
Are they
had
skateboard
Paisley.
brands?
No. It was like Paisley, Pretty in Pink type
You
stuff.
mean it's just like a brand name of like
It was a brand name, yes.
some
yes.
brand thing. So they're saying
Right,
that's like
right.
corporate brand bullshit. They're gonna get pissed at. Like they don't wear that.
So, but I had a white t-shirt on, and he's like, this friend, he could care less. He because he's always taught me, and I tell that to him at his wedding, that you got to be who you are, and don't try to, because he's the one that introduced me to skateboarding, and I put on torn up flannel and jeans and stuff, and I was like, dude, am I gonna fit in? He's like, no, man, you need to just be yourself, So I'm sure he didn't care that I had an IOU sweatshirt on, but it was because it was gonna be so hot, so I wore the white t-shirt. And then they came on, and I was like, oh my God, this is unfreaking believable. I was blown away. They were so good. And then the cops came, and it got kind of messed up because Nirvana was real pissed that the way that the bouncers were treating the people that were wanting to jump on stage and stuff. So that was awesome. So my
That sounds
first two concerts were the Pixies and then Nirvana at a little show.
pretty incredible, man.
Pretty good one.
I mean, to tell you the truth, Kurt Cobain wore like grandma sweaters as all like,
Yeah, right,
oversized giant grandma
And that's how he
sweaters.
was that night. That's how he was that night.
So I think fashion, I guess, yeah, it was a grunge thing, I guess. So yeah, sounds
Flannels
incredible.
and tight jeans.
Yeah, I remember in college, I'd have a flannel tied around my waist and a flannel shirt on, like multiple flannel patterns, different colors. You'd see me from 5 miles away, the flannel guy. It's like, how much flannel can one man have? It's like,
Oh, flannels are coming back. A lot of kids are wearing them. So,
I still wear flannels.
well, here's a question: if you go to a concert, should you not wear a band shirt to that concert?
I think fuck it. You could wear a band shirt if you want to.
There are so
But I
many
know-
people that are so anal about that.
Right.
And it's just like, well, yeah, I have an Alice in Chains shirt. It's from actually the tour from 2016. I'm wearing it. Go fuck yourself.
that's
Right. If they're gonna care, then you shouldn't care about their opinion.
Oh, well, I'm a sensitive person. You know me, so.
Yeah, but I think those people can go fuck themselves if they're going to start shit with you over a t-shirt. Then they're fucking
Feelings, though.
idiots, dude. You know, like the last concert I went to was probably Tool, and it was like I've been in this house for 11 years now, so it would have been probably 13 or 14 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time.
That was the last time you were at a concert?
Yeah,
Wow.
They put on a good concert, man. I've been to 2 of those.
it was cool. We smoked we had a cigarette pack full of joints, and we smoked the whole thing. We were drinking in there all night long, and we were just smoking joints. And we saw this idiot like 2 rows in front of us. I started nudging my buddy because this guy was being an idiot, and he lit up a regular cigarette. And within 1 second, security fucking flagged his ass and threw him out. But we literally smoked like 15 joints, and they never even looked at us, man. It was so odd. We're like, I think they're letting the weed slide and not letting people smoke butts. It was like the weirdest thing, but it was a great show.
I don't think I've ever been at a show that you couldn't smoke a cigarette at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, I shouldn't say that because I saw the Pixies in like another big venue place like that, and you can't smoke in that place.
If it was on a field in the middle of a stadium, usually they don't even come through there to check on people.
No.
This was in what would be called historically the Boston Garden.
In the seats, or it sounds like it was in
Yeah,
the seats.
this is like MSG, Madison Square Garden. It's indoor basketball arena,
Oh,
hockey,
okay.
sports arena. But trying to get we parked in a parking garage next door. We went over there. It was like dead stop. Everybody leaves at the same time, and
No,
it
thanks.
just was such a nightmare getting home from that dumb thing that it's just not worth it for me anymore, man.
Just be willing to stay and hope your car's still there when you're done.
It was just absurdly late. We wanted to get home and really party down at, where we could really, cut loose and shit, not have to worry. And fucking my buddy starts driving. He doesn't know his way around the city. He's literally in England at one point. I'm like, you're on the wrong side of the road, dickhead. You're like, there's a dividing island in this huge intersection. He's like, oh, way over on the left side. I'm like, dude, you're like 9 lanes away from being legal right now. We had to switch over. I had to drive home. Then I was like, that was the biggest fucking disaster of a last 2 hours of a pretty fun concert, but is it all worth it? When
Can you
have
imagine?
Oh, it is. It is.
Can you imagine how much Uber
put Tool
makes?
on right now? Sounds great, bro.
Yeah,
Hello.
my wife was just picking on me last night. She's like, you don't want to go to clubs with me. I'm like, I don't want to go and pay exorbitant amounts of money for alcohol and loud music that I don't like and dance with people that have herpes. Like, I'm a grumpy old man. I'm grumpy and old.
Well, here's the trick to that: is have like 7 before you get there. Then you only need 1 or 2, and you just take it.
Tailgate. Are you guys?
Then you
allowed
gotta get up
tailgate?
and go take a. You gotta go get up and take a piss every 5 minutes, though.
Not if you wear a coloscopy
Well,
bag.
if you want to flush your kidneys out when you're drinking alcohol, yes, you do have to urinate. That's important. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
We hit like 3 to 4 concerts a year. I love it. I just
Wow.
love going to concerts.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't been to too many. I went to the Descendants one in Brooklyn like 2 years ago, and the Pixies one at the big venue. But
Yeah, you travel to go see your concerts, so.
well, I not to just see the concert.
Oh yeah. You
Are
make
you
a
guys
family
dri-
planning.
Driving to the venue and driving home after, or are you going and getting a room near and partying down and getting
Uber,
a car?
baby. I love Uber.
That's why I
So
figure
you-
Uber's making bank on these
Yeah.
events.
All right, so you don't mind dropping, they say 50 each way if it might be on an Uber
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
We get there early, you tailgate, get nice and toasted, go in, enjoy the show, and then Uber takes you home. It's great. Well, my
You're
son used to
talking-
drive us too, so but
That's great. So
it's
that
nice
could be
to have
like
kids that drive.
with concert tickets, and you could be looking at an $800 or $900 night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jeez.
If it's worth it though, like if Oasis ever comes around here, our area, we're going to see it. I think they just released their tour. Pearl
Yeah.
Jam,
Is the
definitely
tour
going to
called
Pearl
All
Jam.
Dried Up?
What's that?
Is the tour called All Dried Up?
I don't know what the tour is.
Brutal.
I'm going to close this list for the top 100. I'm just curious if there's any chance you guys can guess the 100 slot, because I'll give you a hint. I have never heard of this band before.
The Grassroots.
Give it what year? What decade?
1969.
Okay. Is it rock?
Foghat.
Yeah.
I'll go with what was the predecessor to never mind, I can't remember anything.
Are they British or
That's
English?
correct. That is
British. English.
Jeff Beck's band,
The Yardbirds.
the Yardbirds. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Who is it?
It's Odyssey and Oracle, the Zombies.
Never heard of it.
Oh, the
Never
Zombies.
heard of it.
Never heard of it.
That's the name of the band. Is the Zombies.
The Zombies was the band. Odyssey and Oracle was the album. I've just never heard of it. But apparently, a lot of people think it's pretty good.
I never heard of it. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Tupac's not
Particular
even
insight.
on the top 100. Come on.
I took your advice for the upcoming music trivia event that I'm doing. I'm not doing first on the buzzer. I'm going to create a bunch of private threads in the Discord, and everybody's going to be able to answer there individually within so many seconds so that everybody has a chance to get the point.
Wow, look at
And
you!
it's not just going to
When
be
do
name
you-
that tune. It's going to be like me reading lyrics like a British royal and no music, and you have to guess what the song is. Fix the lyrics, like commonly misplaced lyrics or mistaken lyrics that you have to fix the lyrics for a point. Name the best band that has to do with this category, and then we like vote who has the best answer. So that's going to be on I can give you I posted that in my Discord if you're interested. It's probably gonna be rowdy, but we'll see how it goes.
Is it next week?
It's Thursday this week.
Okay. 'Cause
And then
last
I
time
think-
I was on something, I was kicking ass and I had to go.
Hey Casey. It's hard to find a time that works for everybody, that's for sure. And then I think after the music trivia, I'm gonna try and do an e-dating game like Love Connection.
What?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles, because there's tons of younger people in these servers, and they're all like doing like the pounding their chest, like, you know, trying to find the pecking order, top of the totem pole. And as an old guy, it's just funny to watch and listen to. So I was gonna make like the 3 dudes are on the panel, and there's one girl, and they all have to answer questions, and she picks in the end which of the guys is the best pick, and it should be entertaining.
I'll be around for music, definitely, but I don't know about
Yeah.
all that dating.
No, you're good for
stuff.
the dating. Yeah, no, it's just it's me kind of trolling the younger generation, asking like old conservative questions.
How many is too many of body count?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question.
Oh, I got a teenager, and then I hear this generation, they are cooked with everything, with dating and all. Just a whole different world. It's funny how generations change.
I thought they were pushing back towards like conservative and not wanting like either the guy or the girl to be just like a hoe bag.
Well, like body count matters. I'm like, I don't even remember talking about body counts back when I was a younger person.
Well, I mean, if it's in double digits, if you
Why do you need to know? Why do you need to know?
Well, I'd like to know because if you're a walking disease bag, I
So
need to
how
know
do you
that.
introduce that? Like, hi, I'm RW. How many bodies do you have? Like, how do you get that info?
Is that
I
what they
don't-
call
I
it?
mean,
Body
not-
count?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
not
they
gonna
say.
drop it
Body
on the
counts.
first question, that's for sure. But if
I'm
they're-
sorry, I'm
Ser-
using younger.
Sounds like
I
a
got-
serial killer thing.
Well, yeah, that's what. First time I heard that, I'm like,
if you have AIDS, it might be.
oh.
I guess it's a big thing right now. Like these dudes like trying to change their physical appearance, like hammering on their chin bones and shit.
Oh.
Looks maxing. That's the term you're
No,
looking for.
that's.
Sorry, I made a quick
one
body
streamer.
count joke. Body count. There goes the neighborhood. Bow,
Well, yeah,
row.
I was, when they
know
first
where
said that,
that's
I thought of
Yeah, Ice-T. That was some good shit.
Yeah.
back-
I was
Ice-T,
Yeah, Ice-T.
the rapper.
He
yeah.
had a band called Body Count. They were like a
Oh, I had
trashy
no clue.
metal band.
What was that song like 187 or something about Cop Killer? It was called
Cop
Cop
Killer.
Killer.
Cop Killer.
And now he's like,
Car Shield. Car Shield.
Car Shield. That's it. That commercial came on a couple days ago. My nephew was working with me, and I was like, this dude used to be, have us, and now he's on that show or that TV show, or not NCIS,
Special
Law and Order.
Victims Unit.
What Law and Order?
Your 87 Corolla just dropped a transmission. Car Shield.
Yeah. And he's on there with that chick that she was from Kill Bill, and I didn't even know that's who that chick was.
Don't
Because
tell me they got
she's like-
Uma Thurman.
no, it's the black one that she fights at the very first person she fights.
I know who you mean. The good-looking one there.
She doesn't look anything like what she looked like in that movie. Because I was like, "There's no way that's Megan Fox." No, not Megan.
What?
Not
That
Megan
ain't
Fox.
Megan Fox.
No, I know it's not
Is
Megan
it
Fox.
Gail something? Gail something, maybe?
No. Anyway, I mean, it's hard to believe that's the same chick. She don't look anything like it.
Right.
Ice-T's on commercials now. That's great.
Yeah, Car Shield.
I don't even know what car Shield.
Oh, he's like, oh, we lost another one because they'll show like some guy that had some car problems. He's
Right.
all serious. It's like, dude, you had a song called Cop Killer, and
It's
this
funny
is
to
where
watch
you're
all
at?
these early '90s rappers, the gangster rappers, what they do now, like Snoop Dogg's with Martha Stewart.
Yeah, dude, Snoop Dogg, like old women love Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
It's like
Ice Cube
the
does all kid
same
films.
hated him. They like boycotted his albums outside the Targets because he was degrading to women. Talked about smoking weed.
Smoke weed every day.
I'm gonna see.
What's this world come to?
No,
Who was really boycotting it? The cops didn't like the song.
well, that was Public Enemy.
It was
wasn't
that,
it?
and there was that. Well, it was that other one.
NWA.
Vivica.
No,
Fox,
they were
by the
even.
way,
That's it. Vivica. That's it. Vivica A. Fox. That's it.
What? She was a singer.
Man,
Those. Oh man, what's the name of that? Two Live Crew. That's who they
Oh.
really hated. Two
The
Live
Rump
Crew.
Shaker?
No,
Isn't
Rump
that Two Live
Shaker
Crew?
wasn't them. No,
That wasn't.
no.
Two Live Crew's got some great songs, man. Some classics.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Have you ever heard of the Shags? The Philosophy of the World by the Shags?
No.
I don't
The
know.
Incarnation's in the
I'd have to
back.
hear it.
Incarnation's in the back. He just said Rum Shaker was Pharrell.
Was it?
I don't think it was Pharrell either.
Oh, we have that. Oh, Wreck and Effect.
Rex and Effects. Yeah.
Oh, Rex and Effect. Sorry.
So did Nerd like cover it again, Incarnation?
We'll go ahead and share this particular one of the worst songs ever recorded.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No, that one I don't mind. Although I did not like when Nicki Minaj rapped over that beat. I thought that was lame.
Can we bring up Incarnation?
It's up to Last Dance. He's bouncing.
It's fine with me. It's your show, buddy.
I vouch.
Bounce him in.
There he is.
All right, here we go.
This looks like a real Rum
What
Shaker.
are we doing here?
Listen to the dulcet tones of the Shags.
They need to calm down.
Want what the poor people got, and the poor people want what the rich people got.
Please make it stop.
Is there a documentary about those chicks?
Yeah, there is.
I was going to say,
I
why
think
you- how
I've
you
seen that
know this?
documentary.
How do you know this?
Oh yes, this is the band. The band where the dad, like the father, was like horrible to the kids and basically forced them into like being the worst band ever.
Jackson 5?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
that's fine.
No, but they were really talented, the Jackson 5. These poor girls were just so bad.
Trash. That's nice.
I'm sorry, man.
They
I
got
can't-
beaten to get up there, and then you're calling them trash.
Their talent for music was trash. I'm sorry about their history and reality or whatever, but
trust me. The worst part is that they knew their music was trash and they were still forced into it.
no,
And
to use that
Fish,
guitar for
Fish
something
will,
else.
Fish being like extremely accomplished musicians will try to create weird off time polyrhythms like those girls just created, but Fish does it sort of intentionally with some structure. Theirs is just so off. It's like it's almost hard to duplicate it, that it's to play that badly if you can play at all. It really just shows like
Especially live. Like if you were playing different tracks and you were just the timing was off in the different tracks, I can understand it. But to
right.
play live and not sync, that's
Really
a talent
hard.
almost.
It's harder than sinking. I mean, I've been in a lot of bands since way back in the day, and we've never sounded that bad, even at the beginning, the worst of the worst, you know, which is impressive how bad they are.
Were they Mormons? Like, what's their upbringing? Other than getting beat.
I don't know. They basically became famous for.
So their father was a failed, if I recall correctly, their father was a failed musician, but like he was really obsessed with, I don't know, making it as a musician, and he essentially forced like his daughters into becoming artists, and like none of them wanted to be artists. For reasons stated above, because they were awful, right? Like, and they knew they were awful. So
Solid reason.
Sounded pretty good to me.
Oh, hateful.
yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Austin Wiggin was the father
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
in New Hampshire, which nothing famous comes out of New Hampshire. So
And
all
in
they
the
got.
Shire.
Shags. But yeah, interesting. Any more info on the Trump shooting press conference? Anything?
Still,
I have it in the background. They're just waiting for him to come out. It could be he's
Waiting for
going to
him,
come
yeah.
out in 2 minutes at the 30 mark. I don't know.
Is he
If
dead or
comes out
alive?
with if he comes out with a small pillow on his ear, I'm done.
What are you watching it on, RW?
I put it in the back chat. The link in the top of the back chat is the live link.
MS Now. He's a Big
So,
liberal.
did he come back up to stage afterwards, or was that just canceled?
They didn't. He made a
He did
post
not.
that he wanted to come back out, but he's going to listen to the law enforcement or the security
Right.
team. So he did not.
Did something
False
happen?
flag.
Yes, at the dinner that they were having at the White House, there was allegedly someone that charged the metal detectors, and shots were fired from this individual. And this individual was apprehended by Secret Service. So we're waiting to hear more information.
Or killed, depending on who you.
I mean, to have someone in custody, like it would be odd for them to say that if they were dead. Like you can
Everyone's gonna
handcuff a
report
corpse,
something
but
now.
It could
Everyone's
have just
gonna
been
report-
someone who was uninvolved that they handcuffed because
that's fair.
suspicious about him.
Did I
Cole,
break that?
Cole
Did I break that news
Thomas
to you guys?
Allen. What was it?
Am I the one that broke that news for you guys?
That was actually Smoke Wife.
Oh, well, I said it in the chat, but I
I
wasn't
know, she
listening
did
to you
too.
guys. So
She did too.
she said
Yeah.
before me.
20 minutes
She was
late.
right on it. Yeah,
20
like
minutes late.
a while ago. I mean, we appreciate it. I think Anticorp even tried to push in.
Crap. I thought
Y'all are
it
late
was
to the
good for
party.
something.
She listens to Trump like a lot. She's pretty much got like tweet alarms.
8:36. 8:36 p.m. Smoke Wife says something is going on at the dinner. President ran out. And then she says 2 minutes later, guests ducking under tables. Then let's see, about 3 hours later, Aphid Lip comes on. Says,
Hey guys, guess
Trump-
what? Hey
Trump
guys,
evacuated
Breaking
after
news.
security incident.
Breaking
Dang.
news.
Dang
can
it.
confirm.
She beat me. I can't believe she'd be on top of some Trump news.
Oh, she likes him. She
That's
listens to
that's so
all of his speeches.
that's
We
so
got-
past her.
We got a name, Cole Allen Thomas from Torrance, California.
Oh, California.
And we have video, and he is awake in the video.
All right.
Oh,
Only
Interesting.
people
Where-
like
where are you
Riddle are
pulling
from
this from?
California.
Does he have long hair and makeup on?
I can't.
No, I'm
well,
joking,
let's
I'm
watch-
joking.
I can't see it. I'm looking at 9 things at once here. Trying.
All I have is Agenda Free TV saying he can't cover it because he's at a college reunion. That's all I got, guys. I'm suffering here.
He could be a fan of Tucker Carlson.
Here we go.
Or Nick?
Watch.
Yeah, I saw that video. I wasn't sure if that was.
There he is. He's got his head up right there.
Nope, that's
I
AI.
know that dude is alive. I know that. He's covered. I think he's naked. And he's
Looks like the guy
covered,
that attacked Nancy Pelosi's.
he's covered with one of those Mylar blankets. I'm pretty
He
sure.
is like why they stripped his ass.
He did it.
Now I
He
need to
just
know
turned
more.
his head. He's definitely alive and awake.
Was he trying to get through the metal detector faster by being naked when he came in? I'm just curious.
Well, where was he carrying the gun?
In
Oh,
the
he's
in the
in
coochie in the coochie
It
holder.
was hidden in the
His
Woodstock.
The coochie holder.
I don't know, man. It's odd. Just a crazy person here.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna see some pretty fun spin.
How could he
Mhm.
not?
Well, I predict that everybody on the right will say he's a leftist, and everybody
Yeah.
on the left will say he's a right-wing extremist.
Absolutely.
Are you basing this off of
I
history?
think
or
that-
is that a wild
Yes.
guess? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that we're all going to come together because of this one event.
Yeah.
And
What are the
I
odds?
nobody will, no side will be blamed.
What are
Optimism
the
is
odds?
amazing.
I wonder what the odds are that Kalshi is offering on. We'll all come together on this because I'm betting against it.
Did you put $1 on 4? I don't know. I think you're very optimistic, man. If that's fantastic. Is there any
I
news?
thought
from-
it was going to happen when the CEO made out with his secretary. I thought the we all kind of came together for that moment in time.
at the Coldplay concert?
It was
Oh, the-
the
Yeah.
Coldplay concert.
She was a
Everybody,
I think
Everybody
it was a
had a
bonding moment.
good
I
time
don't
with
think you're
that.
wrong.
the Coldplay concert event seems child's play compared to Mike Vrabel and that news reporter there.
Oh.
Was hear about that?
I heard.
Oh,
about
I
that.
actually was curious of what Smoke Steve felt about the
I
Grable
haven't-
Gate. I like to call it.
What's the event? What's the event?
Oh, Trump's out there.
Oh,
Pop
can we
it
go
on.
live?
Pop it on.
All right.
You can't get copyrighted for our president speaking to us.
No,
Yeah,
he's got three. No, he's got
Trying,
Cash
I'm
Patel.
trying to move as fast as I can.
Can't wait to hear the
I'm
word
going to share it.
diarrhea of this
You're going
guy.
to see what I'm.
He's got
what my
Pam
audio-
Bondi's replacement behind him. Cash Patel.
Where's the volume?
Advanced.
Where's the volume?
Because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful.
He's saying what Avidlip was saying.
Charged
Uh-oh.
a security
Cash
checkpoint
changed your
armed
bet
with
last dance.
multiple weapons. And he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted
He's
very
got a
quickly.
UFC fighter behind him. He
And
should
have
be
just
safe now.
released, for
Well, he's safe
purposes
now.
of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many other platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how
I'll look
quickly
for that.
Secret
I don't
Service
think
and
that's
law
in there.
enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job.
What's the
One
over-under
officer
on
was
him and
No,
shot.
it just came out with
martial law?
BNO
But
News.
saved by the
I'm
fact
dropping it in the
that
back.
he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's great shape.
Wow, this
He
guy's
is,
this guy's a hell of a runner.
it's very high spirits, and we told him we love him and respect him, and he's a very proud guy. He's very proud of what he does, Secret Service agent, and
The video I
we
put in the
looked at
back chat shows
all
a
of the
guy bolting
conditions that
past
took
the
place
line and
tonight,
then
and
getting past
will
them
say,
kind of
you
bit,
know,
and then they
it's
pull
not
guns and like
Yeah, I
attempt
see it.
shooter.
particularly secure building. And
How did he? Why didn't they kill
I
him?
didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone proof. It's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why
Drone
Secret Service, that's
Plug
why the
in for the
military are
ballroom.
demanding it. They've
Yeah.
wanted the ballroom for
Gotta love it.
150 years. For
Maybe this is all
lots
just
of
to get that
different
new
reasons, but
construction.
today's,
Who knows?
a little bit different because today we need levels of security that probably nobody's ever seen before. But everyone owes a tremendous debt of gratitude to the courage of law enforcement, the law enforcement, and working with the DC police. And we just spoke with the mayor. And when we're finished, the police chief is going to take over and
Tell us
discuss it
something
also
worthwhile.
from
Okay, thank you.
their viewpoint, but they also performed exactly as they were supposed to. And you see the attacker in different positions, but you also see the attacker totally subdued and under control. So, as you know, this is not the first time in the past couple of years that our republic has been attacked by a would-be assassin who sought to kill. In Butler, Pennsylvania, less than 2 years ago, you all know that story. And in Palm Beach, Florida, a few months after that, we came close. We really had, again, we had some great work done by law enforcement. But in light of this evening's events, I ask that all Americans recommit with their hearts in resolving our difference peacefully. We have to resolve our differences. I will say, you had Republicans,
guys see this?
Democrats, Independents, Conservatives,
The video in the back.
Liberals, and
Yeah.
progressives.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Words
watching
are
Trump.
interchangeable, perhaps, but maybe they're not. But yet,
you
everybody
can
in the
probably
room,
watch the
big
video and come
crowd,
back and nothing will have been
record-setting
said.
crowd. There was a
Right.
record-setting
Here, watch this.
Guaranteed.
group of people.
Yeah, play it.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Great potato cam.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Boom. Look how many guys race after him with guns after us in a second.
He got pretty far.
What kind of
Yeah,
flagging
how-
is going
How
on?
could he have survived?
Holy shit.
I mean, did they hit him? Did they go for center mass? Was he wearing a vest? It sounds like a vest was involved. I don't know.
No, the one of the Secret Service got shot in the vest.
All right, I'm
Really?
not
It might have
sharing
been the guy in
anymore,
the
right?
foreground.
There's no other screens opened that I can't see on YouTube. Anybody?
What's the question? I don't understand the question.
Oh, I just want to make sure that on my YouTube side, there's not some screen showing that I'm sharing.
No,
that I
we're
don't-
just seeing the six of us.
Yeah, it's
Right.
just us now. Oh, we're missing out on all the words that Trump's saying that have to do with something important.
You're right.
Yeah, I've got so many fucking tabs open here. Were we done with Trump, or did we want to keep watching?
Yeah, I mean, I think
I'm done.
I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna say anything. The police chief. I'll go back later and listen to the police chief, but I'm expecting a big circle jerk of nothingness.
well, and it'll just go completely off the rails, after what we saw.
Hopefully, they upgrade the 1 megapixel camera at some point
No,
that
the
filmed
cat-
the potential
Yeah, it looked like a-
presidential assassin. What
The
the,
new-
fuck?
the
It looked
new
like
wing.
it looked like a scene from a David Lynch movie or something.
The new
It
wing
looks
that
like
they
a
built
live
gonna
league
have
special
depictions.
where it's some third world monitor that
Yeah, from
someone
Brazil.
recorded with a phone on watching it.
They could have actually totally dropped the quality down on that so that you can't see any faces.
You think so?
Somebody-
Yes, I do think so.
Somebody's going to comment about this on a higher level. I'm sure all of us will see it at least on Twitter once if you go to Twitter. This is because we're not going to be the only ones to notice this. This is a joke. I have cameras at my building that are better. My Ring camera is better fucking quality by 100 times than that thing, and it's a fucking like $90 camera. I mean, what the fuck?
Well,
It's-
they're probably releasing. They're not going to release the
Secret
good cameras.
Service. I
What's
don't think
that?
I don't think they want Secret Service faces and all that out there. I really don't.
Yeah,
I like your wife's comment though. Cash definitely has a look on his face constantly, like he's worried or paranoid or
That's
clueless.
always
Like
been
I can't explain Cash Patel's look, but he has a look.
Well, it's the bug-eyed look. I mean, he perpetually has that.
Yes,
I
it's
always
the-
thought that was somebody who had too much screen time, that their pupils are like super dilated.
it's MK
It's the
Ultra
look of
screen time.
it's the look of incompetence, is what it is.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
From too much screens?
He looks
not
wired.
enough.
He looks wired, man. But I had tenants who work on their shit like 10, 11, 12 hours a day, always on multiple screens at once. And I always feel like these people have the eyes are always bugging out of their head. Like when your work is always on screen and you're always analyzing and moving side to side, like looking at screen. Is that
Last Dance looks roughly normal after all the abuse.
Yeah, but he gets out. He wanders around. Remember, he was talking about how he went around and peeked in everybody's windows and yard to look at their bushes, azaleas.
Those are different bushes, and I mostly think it was the outside ones.
And the younger ones were a lot healthier.
Oh God! Come on.
Hey, I'm just quoting him.
Ban
all right?
this man.
I didn't think the younger ones had bushes.
Oh God!
Oh,
Go away.
I don't think I feel comfortable with where this conversation's going.
Whoa.
Way beyond
Downhill to where the bushes are.
azalea. Anyways, Trump get shot yet?
Oh God!
Cash
What are you doing to your own screen, Steve?
Oh,
Sorry, the guy somebody went there to, I don't know.
Well, who says he was the target?
Probably MAGA.
I don't know.
He might not have been the target.
it
Maybe
was
it was-
the
I would
mind
say he
reader.
was the target.
Could have been
Maybe it
Erica
was-
Kirk.
Maybe it was Taylor Lorenz.
Was she there?
Yes,
Yeah, she was right
She
to
was
the
there
left. Or
wearing
to
a
the left.
mask to keep the COVID away.
Patel's talking now. He's basically saying how impressive the FBI and Secret Service is.
Yeah, he
We're
ran
letting them-
past 18 people.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah, that dude was beelining it, dude. Like
No one even stepped in front of him.
When you
That's
make
crazy.
like, what about a clothesline?
got
Just like
right through 'em.
just tackle him.
They all had weapons too, because you saw 10 minutes after he ran by, they all drew him.
Right.
They're all flagging each other.
Cash Patel just said
That might have
long-
been the reason
long
nobody
gun.
fired, because there was no
You said
clear
what?
shot without
Cash
hitting
Patel just
five
said
of the others.
long gun.
He had a long gun on him.
No. I
I don't
refuse.
know.
I
He
refuse.
just I can put it back on.
Oh,
And,
his arms were doing one of these things.
Trump, man armed with multiple weapons taken down.
Very
So,
powerful weapon, he said. Very powerful weapon.
Which would be any handgun.
the same people that were on the Charlie Kirk case.
oh, it
are
won't
on
let me
this case.
rewind. Why is that? What the
What?
fuck?
You can't rewind on YouTube? Is it live?
Yeah.
You can rewind.
Are you talking about a live stream?
This is a live stream, yeah.
I'm on
No,
MSN
the one
MS now, and it won't let me rewind the video.
MS Live will let you do it. Wow, talk about controlling the narrative.
We're only gonna edit it for what we want you to see.
This was a non-event. I don't even know how this could be used for anything. I do think the comment where they're going to be able to build the west or east wing now because of this event, I think that's a plausible use of this, but
What a
it's not
sales
really
pitch.
not really fair.
That's a great sales pitch.
All these guys just chilling. Oh no, the first guy on the
Oh,
bottom
he
left,
came
he drew, but he shot towards the other guy. I wonder if that police on the
That's
bottom
what I
left shot
saw.
that- Yeah,
I think this guy
he
has
got
been
shot from that police officer on the bottom left.
Who's sharing? Am
This
I
guy
doing
shot
that?
him. I think this guy has been shot.
By the cop.
You think this guy, this
Yes.
cop shot this
Yes.
cop?
Yes, that's what that looked like. in a
That
split
was
second.
yeah.
So friendly fire. That's what you think.
He drew his gun and fired at the other guy across from him. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Rewind it.
Flagging.
Play it again.
Hold
Can
on,
you
can you
rewind it?
guys
Wait a minute. This guy's over here. How would he hit him over here?
hold on? Let me listen to something quiet for 5 seconds.
Penis.
Penis.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, yeah, let me screen share this.
Well, he might have a sig. He might have shot himself.
Oh God. God.
Excellent. Excellent.
Here, listen.
The FBI was rapidly deployed on the scene, took over the evidence response unit, is examining all the ballistics that were found on scene to include the long gun and the shell casings. We are conducting witness interviews.
The long gun.
Where the fuck was he storing it in that beeline run he was doing through the hallway?
I don't know. Could have been like a little short M4 he had tucked on
M4.
down. Like a carbine style AR, you know, a shorty.
Yeah, yeah,
kind
I'll
of-
have to ask Tyler Robinson how to walk with it in his pant leg at that speed.
I don't know.
But the video you're showing just before that last dance, in my view, that officer that pulled his gun and fired shot directly towards that team friendly
Right.
fire.
That would be pretty bad shooting. If there
Yes,
was
that
a
would be
guy
pretty
that
bad
was
shooting.
4 feet away
Yes.
and a guy that was 5 feet away, and he shot the cop that was 5 feet away and not the bad guy that was 4 feet away.
I can't believe they weren't even staggered.
I don't think they were expecting it.
Well,
Well, obviously not. I mean, the guy was just chilling, talking.
His technique almost worked. He ran through them and they shot each other.
I mean, seriously, the guy, instead of pulling his gun, should have just tackled his ass.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. No one
Yeah.
stood in front.
Didn't it look like they were alert to him though before he?
On the
Made
bottom
his
left,
dash?
yes, because it takes you a
Yeah.
split second to react. So as he's running, the guy's pulling his gun, but he's not thinking about firing it. He's just firing it.
Mm.
So I think there's going to be some people when
Get
they
losing their
redo
job.
this case. There's going to be some people that are going to get some shit.
Yeah, they should.
Unless in that security detail, you're just accepting that you're going to get shot because we're going to shoot however we can shoot.
Right.
But that's a very different mindset than every other gun scenario I've ever been a part
Well,
of.
I mean, let's not. Trump got his earlobe shot by an assassin, and a second guy nearly had a shot at him from the fucking behind a bunker on a golf course. So this isn't. It isn't. You can't say that the complacency got these guys. This has literally happened twice so far in this presidency.
Do you think the individual that just did what he did tonight truly expected to be able to run through the whole building and get to whoever his target was and take a shot?
They're not the smartest of people, too. They're not the smartest of people.
I don't know. RW personal. The way he was running, it looked like maybe in his head he thought he could Flash Gordon his way right.
He was dedicated. I will absolutely give him the fact that he dedicated to whatever his choice was and he went with it. But I don't think he was good at math.
I'm guessing he did not get shot.
What?
The shooter did not get shot.
They missed him.
Either that or they didn't fire because there was too many other agents in the line.
Well,
what stopped him?
What about the 4 gunshots that we were speculating on from the very beginning?
Secret Service shots.
Those are just missed fire.
Those could be him firing.
They were shooting each other instead of
an agent was shot.
It was in a vest.
Well, at least one of those shots should be him.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. The
fact
fact that he got that far ahead is wrong.
That's crazy.
Because the metal detector only detects, it doesn't stop. So if a guy just runs through it going 15 miles an hour in full sprint, the metal detector's like, alarm, alarm. And the guy's already fucking halfway down the hallway, you know? So maybe there should be a metal detector and a gate. And then you can say,
can you imagine a faulty gate detector at an airport that skewers somebody?
Could happen, but
because they had a pen in their pocket.
just
I'd rather train a couple guys to do some tackling.
If track like acumen will get you in, like what if he's got like a fullback, like a blocker in front, and he could probably have gotten even closer in there. I mean, like,
good dream, Don.
Like I'm just saying, like the detector has to be upgraded to a detector with a gate, I guess.
A straight run, though? That's crazy.
It is.
There's nothing to stagger you to come into the building.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Smokestreet. When you said that, I thought that's actually a good idea.
What, the gate?
Not necessarily a gate, but maybe you have to go through, weave a little before you come in.
Okay,
that's what most places do. That's crazy. And then on top of it, Secret Service, not even they noticed, they didn't even try to tackle the guy.
This is going to be fun tomorrow morning. I guarantee we're going to wake up some interesting.
Oh, Twitter's going to be fun.
I mean, it's going crazy now, but it's
and then blue whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that blue wave. Blue.
I always call it Blue Wave too. I'm not sure what it's called.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
There's a Twitter for liberals.
Yeah, the Blue Sky.
Yeah, Blue Sky. Yeah.
I don't know of any that don't have any metal. But
I think they're one-time use ghost guns. They're one-time use.
What, the 3D print?
Yeah, you could 3D print a gun and maybe get one shot.
Yeah, we all remember the what was that one with
the CEO?
No, the one when Clint Eastwood was the president.
That was a vet, right? A vet pistol.
Mm-hmm.
That was wood, I think.
There's a Japanese guy that built his own, but that was metal.
What was that Secret Service agent movie I'm thinking of?
I'm not sure. With a wooden gun?
Yeah.
I don't remember a wooden gun.
I never seen any Clint Eastwood movies.
Never seen one.
Never one. I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you have.
it wasn't something that you retained like as important or anything, but like it was on TV at some point in time, and you're just glancing at it.
In the Line of Fire.
You're too old now, Topple, for that not to have been a variable chance in your life.
Still chilling at some bar, and there's a Western on. and
I've
you're just
seen
not
more.
thinking.
Who's the guy that just died? The what was he? The martial art white dude with Texas
Chuck Norris?
Ranger.
Chuck Norris, man.
Yeah,
Chuck
I've seen
Norris.
more
How
movies
dare you
from
not
him
know
than
him?
him.
Oh, I mean,
Rest
if you
in
gotta
peace.
Judge the two of them. Clint Eastwood was much better and more accomplished than Chuck Norris.
What was the
Yeah,
one
but
he
he
played?
didn't become a
Neighbor?
meme.
Did he play Neighbor? Something about he moved into like the ghetto and he
I
said,
don't
"Get
know.
off
It's his
my
house.
lawn" or something.
Torino.
Gran Torino. That was a great movie.
I
Actually.
might have seen that. I just don't remember.
Last
Didn't he
Mule.
also
for
do
Sister
Drug Mule?
Sarah. Never saw that.
Yeah,
the
that's a
Mule?
good one. Two mules for Sister
Two
Sarah.
Mules. Two Mules.
Yes,
That was
awesome.
Shirley MacLaine and Clint Eastwood. Great movie.
Where he's old and he has a black truck and he's driving drugs.
No, that's the mule, I think.
The Mule. Yeah.
The one we're talking about is he's a drunk and she's supposedly a Catholic nun, but it turns out in the end she's really a hooker, and it's great. It's a great, great reveal. Good movie.
Perfect World. That's a great movie.
But the movie that when he's the Secret Service agent is In the Line of Fire, and the antagonist is played by the great John Malkovich, who's an absolutely fabulous actor, in my opinion.
All right.
Very.
He's done He's done some stinkers though.
In the line of, he was in Back to the Future too.
I just watched
was?
Hitchhiker's
Clint
Guide to the
Eastwood.
Galaxy. He was in that.
Well, then I can't think of anything he was in Back to the Future too.
No, I can't.
He's
I can't
in
recall
there.
it. I can't recall it.
I don't think so. I think you got your information wrong.
Google got it wrong then.
He might be.
All right. In the Line of Fire, I think I might have saw that. That's the Secret Service one.
Yes.
Wait, he's in Perfect World?
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. I don't remember him in it though.
He's
Is
the main. He's the main guy. Kevin
he's not.
Costner's. Yes, Kevin Costner's the bad guy, and he's
Yeah.
the cop that's chasing
Clint
him.
Eastwood's
Kevin
Oh,
Costner's the
so- okay.
bad guy.
He's
What?
in Clint Eastwood's in the camper
Yes,
chasing him
Yeah.
down.
Okay, never mind.
He doesn't
seen
wanna
something
be,
with him
but-
in it. That movie
Hates
made me
that
cry
movie.
at the end.
It's a really good movie, and not many people talk about it, or you
No,
don't
it's
see it
a-
on cable very often.
I never heard of it until you recommended it, and it was awesome.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I'm
Couple
glad you
years ago.
saw it. That's awesome.
Heartbreak Ridge.
I've never
Okay.
seen Kevin Costner play a bad guy. He's always the good guy. I think Waterworld.
Well, he is a bad guy, but you do kind of root for him in a way.
right.
It's-
He's kind of
there's the loophole.
he's a bad guy with values and standards.
Yeah, he sure does.
It's kind of weird.
He's got a he steals a kid, so I mean, you would think
Yeah.
that
Right.
that's horrible, but he like almost teaches the kid, the ways of the world.
Did you guys like Postman?
El Postiano?
Oh, Postiano. Sure. I never watched it with those subtitles.
It was not bad. I mean, it was nice to see Tom Petty in a movie.
Never saw it.
I gotta see his face. I know the name.
Yeah,
Free
I've seen
Fallin'?
Tom Petty.
Oh yeah, he was the guy at the dam.
He's made some good songs. That Tom Petty.
He's all right. God rest him. He's dead.
Yep.
Long dead. That song.
The Traveling Wilburys. There was a lot of good people in there, and I kind of enjoyed Tom Petty the most.
Traveling Dingleberries. What was that?
Yeah.
Traveling Wilburys were awesome.
Wilburys.
Love is a Long Road. That's a really good Tom Petty song.
The one that's in Silence of the Lamb. I can't think of the name of that song. That's a great movie or a great song. It's a Great Big World or something. I can't think of the name of that song.
I've never watched that movie in its entirety.
All right, take it easy, baby.
Yeah,
It's gonna be all right.
Your favorite in the Wilburys was Petty over Bob Dylan or George Harrison?
Well, I see George Harrison would be close, but I am not the biggest
Dylan
fan.
Oh wow,
I'm not a big fan of Dylan's music either. I saw that he had quite a few albums on that top 100.
Yeah,
I feel like he's a little overrated.
The Beatles obsessively listened to Dylan in 1965, obsessively, because they realized how much of a talent he was. And
well, I'm not nearly as talented as the Beatles, so take
He
my
ta-
word.
he
as
taught
grain of
them-
salt.
What did he teach them?
I don't know, Yiddish.
He taught them. He taught them weed.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Yes. Don't think they had that before? Don't you think
Nope.
that Aleister Crowley maybe showed them how to smoke some dubs?
Nope.
But I mean, to
Dylan's
not like
contribution.
Dylan is, I think that you haven't heard the right stuff.
I mean, maybe I think I have one of the, I think I have an album.
How
I
about,
don't
like,
think I've ever put it on my record player though, because
Do you have any of the bootleg stuff where he's playing acoustic? by
I think it's
himself?
probably like a best of or something that I picked up.
Oh,
at,
that
like,
best
a
of
estate
shit
sale.
sucks, bro.
They put one of those out every
What's
year.
the best? What do you mean?
It's not the best. The best Dylan
According to
is when he
corporate.
was like in front of a crowd when he was young and he was just ripping through songs one after the other.
Let me see if
All-
I have it.
Like Talking Bear Mountain Blues, the John Birch Society. I'm talking like his real old revolutionary type songs that were hilarious. John Birch Society mocks the communist hunters. The whole song is about him searching around for communists. And at the end, he finds one and he punched him out. But it was my mailman. It's just a great song.
I was surprised.
Do you want me to read you the songs on here?
Yeah, what do you got? Lay, Lady,
Okay.
Lay.
Rain Day Woman,
Rainy Day Woman. That's a good one.
Blowing in the Wind.
Yeah, good.
The Times They Are a Changin'.
Yeah.
It Ain't Me, Babe. Like a Rolling Stone.
That's
And then Mr.
Wow.
Tambourine Man.
Those are all-
Subterranean.
Homesick Blues.
Home Back.
Yeah, I
Yep.
remember that one. That was redone.
I
too.
Want You. Positively 4th Street. And Just Like a Woman.
I think the Subterranean Homesick Blues was better when it was covered by Radiohead.
Hate Radiohead.
Really?
Yeah,
They had an album. Kid A was on the
speaking
top
of
100.
overrated. Yes, they are extremely overrated.
Radiohead is.
Yeah, I mean they're good, but
I like a lot of their
like
songs.
people put them
I
on this
like-
pedestal that is like, ugh.
I think that he was the transition band from like the Chemical Brothers and Prodigy and the techno era into like more of an indie new age of that version. Like he came in and was that person that transitioned the generation above me into the next generation of music. So I think that's why he got such a hype.
I mean, I think the title of that album, I think it's OK Computer, is kind of a fabulous album title.
Yeah.
I think it's just, I don't know, thought provoking.
I like
would hate it,
like
but I
quite a
really
handful of
like
their
it.
songs. But a lot of their songs as well are filler garbage. So it's not like to me, he doesn't have an album that's a full solid run through album. It's like a pick out album. And anyone that has an album in that category it shouldn't make it in the top list. It's just like, yes, you had a good song on this album, but I didn't listen to the whole thing the whole way through like I do. the
Wait,
other
I thought you were
bands
the world's biggest Radiohead fan. 5 minutes ago, you were.
No, I mean, for 5 or 6 songs that I really like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
In this group, I'm absolutely the largest fan.
So you're
Radiohead
saying
is
out of their catalog of, I don't know, 60, 80, 100 songs, you're in it for a good 5 spot?
6 to 10, yeah, 6 to 10.
Okay. Oh, I think Anti is a huge Radiohead guy.
I don't know
see.
about that.
Is he?
No.
No, all right. Yeah.
No, not me. Not
Radiohead
me.
listen to shit, dude. Come on. What's going on, guys?
Good.
How are you?
I'm just kidding.
It's getting
I like-
started, right?
I like Creep.
What's
say
going on,
Creed?
Gang Amigos?
You like Creed?
I like
Creed
Creed too. I like Creed
No.
too.
Creed,
I remember
that's
when
Christian
their
rock,
album came
bro.
out.
That's
Yeah.
RW's favorite band.
That's something
Live?
I heard too much of.
How about
Creed.
Live? Live's Christian music too, though.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
With arms wide open.
It was good in its time, but I can't listen to it now. I've tried.
What, Creed?
Yeah, I can't go back and listen to it. It's just not. It's not. It's like Lighthouse, the band Lighthouse.
I think I heard of them.
They were in my college era. It was the time, but now you go back and it aged like milk. Like there's just some bands that are like don't cast into the future. They don't stick with you. They're in that time.
Nickelback.
Don't say that to Sarita.
What? Nickelback?
That's her like. She like worships that band. Like I hate them. That's like our war. That's like our war of a band. Like I talk shit and she hates it.
That's crazy.
Well, RW, you are not alone. A lot of people talk shit about them, bro. So you're not on an island there.
No, I get it.
They're one of the most hated bands.
Yeah, totally.
Well, the lead singer was a complete douchebag. That's why.
Apparently, that's what girls like.
No, that's true.
I don't know.
Well, she married you, so what's that
Yeah,
saying?
it's absolute fact.
I feel like they were like making it up. Like they're trying too hard. In a
They
way.
were a Hollywood band to me. They were Hollywood. They were crafted and created. Not like I don't feel they were a grassroots thing.
Actually,
I don't know.
me and my wife just heard a song this today. Hero. I didn't know that was them.
I'll be your hero, baby. Some shit
No.
like that.
No. When a hero, it was a Marvel movie something.
Oh, right. A
Yeah.
hero can say that. Was it
Yeah.
Walk Away?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
definitely
right.
them.
Like, was
That's
it like
definitely
from fucking Batman or some shit?
Something
Like,
like that, yeah.
I don't know, RW. You like all that nerdy shit. What was it?
I want to say it was like Godzilla or something, but I don't remember.
Oh, God, I love
Godzi-
it.
It's definitely
Godzilla?
from a movie. It's absolutely from a movie. Absolutely.
Gojira?
Oh, now I got it.
Funny that a metal band named
Spider-Man.
themselves Gojira.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I was
It's from
close with
Spider-Man.
Batman.
You got some fast fingers there, buddy.
I had the right man, just the wrong animal, insect, whatever. I said bat. It was spider.
Which Spider-Man
Bro,
was
that's like
not the early
DC and Marvel.
2000s.
If you're gonna start combining this stuff,
Was that the big one? Wasn't it Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst or something? That was like,
Yeah.
Kirsten?
Kristen Dunst was so hot in that.
Is it Kristen?
no, it's
Kirsten.
if you
Yeah.
pronounce it correctly,
Kirsten.
it's Kirst and Dunst. Kirsten Dunst, something like that. It's like exactly how you say
But
her name.
we're not about pronouncing things correctly here on the pub. So just whatever rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, but my point is, if you slow it down and make it individual words, it's Kirst and Dunst. Kirst.
Yes, no,
and Dunst.
Kirsten
I
Dunst.
understand. I
Her
understand.
first movie was something vampire with Brad Pitt in it.
Interview.
Interview.
Yeah, interview with I everyone loved it. I couldn't stand it.
I thought that was Brad Pitt. I thought that was Mission Impossible guy.
Tom
It was-
Cruise.
I think it was
Tom
Brad
Cruise.
Pitt and Tom Cruise in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
wow.
star-studded that movie.
That was Anne Rice, right? She wrote all those interviews.
Yes, I believe so.
Like Vampire Lestat and all those. Those were good
Yes.
books, man. Good books.
The
And
vampire with the dragon
It's a
tattoo.
film I didn't see there, buddy. Good to see you.
Yeah,
The,
good to see you, brother. How are you?
What was the movie with the vampire with Keither Southern?
The Lost Boys.
Lost
Yes,
Boys.
great movie.
I've seen
Yeah,
bits and
that-
pieces, and everyone loves it too. So
Star in that. Here's a little known fact. Star, the chick in that, which I didn't think was all that great, but she is the wealthiest actress in all of Hollywood.
She married into it, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I didn't say how she got it.
Yeah,
she's got more than Oprah. She's got like double Oprah money, I think.
yeah, she's loaded, but it's from her husband.
Oprah's pretty hot.
True.
Yeah.
But dude, you're crazy. She was hot as hell back in the day in that movie. Star from
Star.
The Lost Boys. She was the love interest of what was that young actor's name who played like the good guy who was being turned into a vampire? Good looking guy, brown hair. He was like being morphed into the vampire, and his younger brother was being played by Corey Haim. And the other Corey that worked at the comic book shop was Corey Feldman. And like they became the vampire hunters. Great movie.
I'm concerned now because based on what you just asked there with young, attractive male vampires, I think I need to go back and change my coffee answer from earlier.
Well, let me look up that guy's name. Great movie.
Was it Matt Dillon?
No. Close.
Actors. Stephen Ray, Antonio Banderas, Christian Slater sounds like who you're talking about.
We got high definition images of
Jason
the
Patrick.
individual.
So that's your type?
No, it was a young Jason Patrick. He looks a lot different. This was like, what, 30 years ago? It's good movie.
The last link I dropped in the back chat is a high def image of the suspect.
Is that when he's on his stomach?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Well, I prefer the potato camera.
Is it bloody?
You literally posted it smells like potato.
What the hell what's your link, man? Where's your link?
In the back chat, man. In the back chat.
Bottom.
Yeah.
It says suspect in shooting at White House Correspondents' Dinner identified as 31-year-old Cole Allen from Torres, California.
Oh,
sorry, my bad, bro. Allen was taken to a local hospital for treatment of a gunshot wound. His motive is not yet known. Charges pending.
Just never mistake Canada for California again, RW.
It's getting harder and harder to tell. Anthony.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah, he looks like a loser.
He's a skinny little
Did you guys hear about what happened on 420 with that pyramid shooting in Mexico?
No,
I saw some video from that.
That was pretty wild, dude. Buddy went up on the pyramid and just started shooting everybody. All the tourists coming to visit it's one of the most visited pyramids on Earth, apparently.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
Machu Picchu?
I think it's the one near Playa del Carmen. I almost went to it, but I opted out. Too many shootings. This was 25 years ago, but yeah.
But apparently, like, the guy had some obsession with the Columbine shootings, and it was the anniversary of the Columbine shootings, which is 420.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty weird.
Man, I wish we could erase that from people's memory.
Start with
Oh, the guy was black. That's why he was so fast.
What erase what from people's memory last day?
What?
Columbine.
Why?
I feel like it serves as the inspiration for so many other shootings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can see that. I don't know. I have a weird view on that because I was the same age around that time happened, and we were almost just like those kids. So I have a weird view on that.
You know,
was it Harris and
I
Cleveland?
was like, you know what? Don't. You shouldn't go and pick on those kids and put them down because one day they might show up and fuck you up. And that's my opinion on all that. So,
you know who did? You know the best school shooting scene I've seen. You know,
I was going to say, careful.
Fiction is
where are we going with
is
this?
a Canadian TV show. Did it?
What?
I forget what it was called. It was a cop show. Canadian cop show is the title was numbers like 12-6 or something.
Huh. Like a documentary on that event?
No, it was a fictional TV show, a cop show, like Dragnet or all the others, but it was set in Canada, and they did a school shooting episode. and it was just the most tense, riveting, outstandingly done school shooting episode. You know, everybody did that, you know, at some point, all the cop shows, but they did it the best. What's the name of that show?
Montreal 5-0.
I'll never forget one of the stories from the only true person that was given like any leniency that day was one student.
Oh,
He was like hidden under a table,
in
and
the library.
I think either Klebold or I think it's Harris came and said, identify yourself. And the kid said his name. And then they talked for a minute. And then the kid said, what are you doing? He said, oh, just killing people. And then he said, are you going to kill me? And then the dude was like, no, man, just run. And the kid just like ran out of there.
Mhm.
Well,
Fucking
he
killed a
also
bunch.
heard him ask the girl next to him, do you believe in God? Supposedly, this is what I heard.
Apparently, they said that to a lot of people. Do you believe in
And-
God? They said yes. They blew him away.
Yes. Now, I don't know if
Wow.
that's true or not, but
Have you ever seen the movie Elephant, based on Columbine?
No,
No.
just bowling for Columbine. That's all I remember.
Oh, come on, God.
I seen that too.
The name of this TV series is 19-2.
Never heard of it.
Really? Canadians, outstanding.
We went to the Columbine after it happened.
Really?
Like
how so?
A couple years after it happened, because we were going from Denver to Colorado
What
Springs.
do you mean you went to Columbine?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Visited.
I drove by. We drove it was like a year or two after it happened.
Was this with
we
the
were like
purpose of-
driving around the parking lot, and I was like, man, we look like complete like the people.
What was your
you know.
purpose?
were you wearing trench coats?
Your curiosity. We
I
were
mean,
driving.
who,
We were
go-
like
who
literally-
goes to the site of a mass shooting?
Dumb
Well,
American
we were like,
tourists.
we were like
What the fuck?
literally a mile on. It was a mile off of our route, so we got off.
Are you guys
We
doing
drove by
tours?
there.
Were you hoping to hear some,
American,
were you
dude.
hoping to hear some screams echoing through the building?
There was. I remember there was some. They had some like off-site buildings there. You know, I don't know if they had something to do with it. I think they had reopened at the time, but it was not long after it had happened.
Look, they fixed the window.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I can't say I'd find myself going, even if I was like 50 feet from the place. I probably wouldn't even make that.
Well, it was like it wasn't a planned thing. It wasn't like, you know, because we had a trip to Colorado, but we were on the highway and we were going to Colorado Springs from Denver, and we went through a place that said Columbine, and I think we even had to get gas or something. And I was like, I bet we could find it, you know, because this was back before, you know, you could just punch it into your cell phone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we didn't have internet or nothing. So I
Sure.
think we just kind of winged it, and we came across it, and it was like, holy shit, this is it. Looks exactly like, because it was fresh in our minds what that looked like back then, you know.
Wow.
I was in elementary school when that happened.
I don't even know what's the year?
I was like the same age as the guys.
I'm guessing it had to be like 93 to 96 in that range.
We were hoping after that happened because we were the
Oh,
same
look.
age as those kids, and we were like the outcast kids with
say
the
90.
trench coats. That people wouldn't pick on kids like that after that. It would teach society a lesson to be nice.
90,
to everybody.
99.
You know?
99? Oh yeah, we were. Yeah, that's right. Because we were married. Totally. Yeah, because we weren't dating at the time. We were totally married.
I went to
I don't
an
know what I was
all-black
thinking.
school, and they were scared of me because I was the white kid. So
White people are crazy. Man.
All the other
Literally.
kids with the pumped up kicks.
Yeah.
Well, Canada, you just had a school shooting.
Our
not
biggest
too long
mass
ago.
shooting, yeah, ever.
I heard about it, and then it disappeared real quick. So
Because it
I
was a
remember
trans
your
shooter.
stream. I remember
Oh.
your stream after that, Auntie. You were.
I got emotional. I had a good
Yeah, you-
half-hour rant about that because my son's in high school and I'm driving down the street to work and I hear a high school shooting, 20 people shot, and I'm going, holy fuck. And then I hear where it is, and it was in BC, not in Ontario. So I was like, okay. but freaked me
Yeah,
out.
but the gut feel that you get,
What
yeah, I hear you, dude.
What a shame, man.
Oh,
That
my
sucks. I think I'm gonna take off out of here.
Who's barking?
Me.
It was Scum's dog.
Oh,
We'll take care of it.
Well, it was good seeing you,
So-
Afed.
Yeah, it's always good seeing all you guys.
Take it easy,
It's always,
buddy.
see
it's
you,
always
man.
a pleasure.
Enjoy your
But yeah, I
bowling
got stuff
soup.
to take. Yeah, this is my soup. Yeah, out of the shoe. All right, guys. See you later.
See you, Luscious.
Take it easy.
So there's a technology push in the United States, and apparently every new car in the U.S. is required by law to have tech that puts constant surveillance on the driver by 2027. And the concept of this is that if you're driving erratically, like you're drunk, the car will pull itself over. Like you will lose access to operating that vehicle.
Is it federal law?
I
can see California doing it, but or Canada, they're same, right?
Seems like an awfully expensive thing to have for just a regional protection. That must add $5,000+ of monitoring systems.
It's
to have it
federal
all.
mandate. It's federal.
And right, but how would you stop the car in a safe manner in the middle of driving and traffic? I mean, it seems
Well, with a Tesla, with the self-driving vehicles, that I can already understand. It can be integrated where it just pulls them over to the side of the road. They already have that technology. But when it comes to a manually operated vehicle, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Besides,
just
they
kill
can't just kill switch it because that'll be dangerous to the rest of the drivers on the road.
Unless you come to a complete stop and then kills it.
Well, in my guess, this is an assumption for manually operated vehicles, they're still going to have surveillance in the vehicle, and what it will do is flag police officers in the radius. So
that's crazy.
Seems illegal. Captain,
hold on to your cars. They'll be more
Hold on
expensive
to-
later
I mean,
on.
imagine the value of cars that are older than that technology. I mean,
Mhm.
used cars are already ridiculous. We're looking at a used car, and to get a fair deal that I can have into the future, something I might be able to give my kids, 25 grand easy.
Captain in the house.
The Captain Cock, guys. Here he is, the man. He's all
What's up,
fired
puppy?
up. He wants to party.
What's up, puppy?
What is this? What is this breed? It's crazy.
Half American Bulldog, half English Bulldog.
No, it's a Chihuahua, bro.
Jeez. Yeah.
Someone
He
lied
has
to you.
the- He has.
Everyone thinks he's a boxer, but he's not.
What did you say? American Bully and what?
American Bulldog and English Bulldog.
Huh. So he's the short guy and the big guy combined.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah.
Because the American Bulldog is a beast, right? Like a full-size dog. And the English Bulldog is that short guy.
Real
that-
short and super fat. Yeah. Hey, stop eating my fucking weed. No.
Just one more
You ate the whole
pound.
bowl. You ate my whole bowl,
Have
Steve, that I
so many
broke up on my
pounds.
desk here. You just ate the whole thing.
Sort of looks like a gigantic French Bulldog. Like 3 French Bulldogs in one. It's cool.
He's a madman. You should have cut his balls off. We're regretting it now.
Oh, is he starting to tear up pillows?
Mm-hmm.
We're against all that, you know. We want him to be a man.
You just got to get him one of his favorite toys and then throw it out
Everyone's
the
like,
wash.
you didn't get his balls chopped off? I'm like, no, we're not like that. They're like, what? I'm like, no, let him be a man.
Yeah, when we got to the ranch here and they left the tools for all the banding and everything, I was like, I'm never doing this job. I'm telling you right now. I'm selling them as is. I'm not doing it.
He's a beautiful rescue, I tell you, though. Beautiful dog.
I'm sure he appreciates it. It's like, thank you for rescuing my testicles.
You know what happened was we rescued a mini bully, a little black one, looked like Darth Vader. And then a couple years later, I guess, rescued this one. And then my cousin was in the shower and they locked together and we ended up with 4 dogs.
Oh.
This is the way.
I'm like, well, it's too late to cut his balls off now. Might as well just leave him. Right?
Darth
Right?
Bully.
Yeah, you're the captain.
That's cool to get some free puppies, though.
Does
Yeah,
the
my
short
best
hair
friend now
match
has
with-
2 puppies, and 2 other people have puppies, and we have 2.
Yeah, as long
Does,
as you
does
can
the
find
short hair
toes.
mess with your skin? Like it'll rash my skin. The boxer type hair.
Oh
the
yeah.
short hair? Does it mess with you at all? No. Okay.
Why you want to eat my weed? Oh, I'm eating the weed. I told you about
That's
that.
not a
Makes
good
me
trait.
feel better.
Weed eater.
All these dogs, they'll stick their head right in a full glass of whiskey. I've never seen anything like it. They're all alcoholics and stoners.
Yeah, we had a dog in college, my buddy's dog, named Cashmere, after the Led Zeppelin song. And she used to learn to walk around. We'd get kegs, lots and lots of kegs. The kegs, I tell ye, they were glorious. But anyways, she'd fucking walk around with her head in the red Solo cups just all night long. And then it was
Cheers.
like, God almighty, that poor dog, you know. She lived a long life, so it didn't kill her, but she was an alcoholic.
I'll drink to that.
Are you an alcoholic, Captain? Captain Cock?
I'm going to take off. You guys have a wonderful week. Good seeing you guys.
Thanks for
Papa,
hanging
be
out.
safe, man.
I'll message you about that media or that trivia event.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to do that. So I'll see you guys
later.
See you, man.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm exhausted. I'd love to take off. That
All
doesn't
right.
mean anybody else needs to go.
I'm happy to transition to the next pub for a little bit.
Well, I'm going to take off. Thanks for hosting, Smoke Steve. A lot of fun.
Good to see you again, Last Dance.
Cheers, Last Dance. Be
Have
safe,
a great
brother.
week, guys.
Get yourself some booze for next week.
Yep.
That's your assignment.
I'm sure he'll figure that assignment out and do a good job.
He likes to go. I think he likes to go to a place called Total Wine, which
No,
is
he's got a place not far from him that's got a really cool collection. That's like a little
well,
mom
good for
and pop
good.
shop.
He's told me he's been to Total Wine before, and
I
Total
don't even
Wine-
know what that is. What's Total Wine?
Well, they're everywhere. They're all over the country.
It's like a hard liquor store. It sells the hard stuff. Or
It
what?
sells everything, and it's
Okay.
at the best
Like a
prices
depot.
possible.
Yeah, it's like a
huge.
depot.
Dude, like the gin section will be like a 6-foot shelf by 100 feet long of bottles. Like so many fucking brands that it's, if you're that sort of alcoholic who wants to really shop and like take his time, and you don't have a nagging wife and some kids hanging off you, you'll be like, wow, I'm going to peruse the gin aisle for like 20 minutes, you know, but unless you have time, it's almost like too much. You know? You're
That's
like,
a
if you
lot.
want to
But
grab
it's
a
cool
quick,
to see. It's
Oh,
cool to
it's
see
awesome.
that much.
if you want to grab a good bourbon, it has like every fucking bourbon imaginable, including all the Japanese brands. And there's even other foreign countries that are heavy hitters in the bourbon market. And these are the sorts of stores where you can go and like, they'll have even a bourbon professional to like.
They'd have to. I didn't realize that was all the way chained all the way up there. I thought it was a Maryland thing.
No, that's up here. We
Okay.
have one. I've been there. I got intimidated.
They sell beer also,
Yes, they sell everything.
and the beer is also cheap. Like everything's at a good price.
The 30 pack is $2 cheaper than I could buy it at home.
Okay.
At
If
my
you got to
home.
drive and spend $2 in fuel, then what's the purpose? But
Well, it's on my commute home, but it would be like 5 minutes off the road and then 5 to get back on.
so that's
wanna-
like $30 in fuel.
I'm gunning to get home. I just don't want to divert at all. I want to get the fuck home, you know?
I hear you, bro. I'm not arguing.
Who- and that's why I like my spot, because it's 1 inch from the road. Running, boop, 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 bye, gone home, done. Fucking.
They just have it
45
right there on the counter, right? Your usual. Yeah.
Go into Total Wine. It's fucking like, it's like 900 feet to get to the beer, and then you're like another 200 feet to check out all the millions of things. And by the time you get out of there, it's like you've gone to Walmart. You can't get out of
Yeah.
Walmart for less than 45 minutes, you know? And that's fast for Walmart. That's kind of like a Total
I'm a
Wine.
speed shopper at Walmart, bro. You don't even know. I can get in and out in 5 minutes, unless I'm doing the grocery shop. Then it's not that. But If
Well-
there's someone on the register, if I got to self checkout, I'm screwed.
Well, with the Walmart, you either divide and conquer, which means the dude goes to fishing and knives, camping, ropes, all of that shit.
Why are you every time?
Every time the wife goes and like looks at cheap clothes for the kids because they wreck everything, and then the kids go and look at toys. But unfortunately,
You
most of the
separate
time,
the kids are allowed to divide in this divide and conquer.
but most of the time, you just stick together and you have to trudge through the store together through every department.
I don't have any other choice. If I let my kids go to the toy section by themselves, I couldn't afford it.
I understand. So then you have to, or you take them to the fishing department, and then the wife goes and looks at clothes. Maybe you can split up that way. I don't know.
No, I hear you're a good strategy. I like it.
You got to get through them. We have a super Walmart up here with the food, and frankly, like all the dry stuff and spices, if you're gonna buy it, it's the same at Walmart as at a grocery store. Fucking cereal or whatever dumb shit like that, you know. But I would shy away from produce at Walmart and like raw meat personally.
It's
That's
all
why.
a gamble here. It's so I think for us, it's just whatever's the most convenient, whatever grocery store's on the way home, because it's all relative.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know.
How many beers did you drink tonight? You only had like 2 beers.
Me?
Yeah.
Not that many.
All right.
What's an average session for Steve on the Bud Lights?
He'd have 6 or 8.
You a 6 guy, you
now.
a 7 guy, you an 8 guy. Somewhere
Yeah.
At
around.
least 6. At least 6.
Six pack for a pub is not outrageous. For
You'll do like other stuff too, right? You're like having nips of like.
I haven't had any other.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
yet.
your schnapps, dude.
Yeah, your
Like-
schnapps and
I've been
gummy
waiting,
bowls. Steve does it all.
stretching it out a little for the harder stuff, I guess. But
Didn't even
I'm
open
ready
your
for it.
lunchbox.
I'm ready for it. No, I haven't touched that for probably 3 weeks.
No, you're good, man.
Fancy cocktails lately, Steve? Is that more of a summer thing?
I had a margarita last night. In fact, that sounds pretty good right now.
Doesn't that involve a blender?
I don't make them frozen.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure my kids probably crashed out, so I'd be like the most obnoxious father in the world.
You're welcome.
Frozen margarita. I mean, I feel bad getting ice, but I know the wife is out there getting ice for her spritzer once in a while. So ice falls under the sound ratio, like, you know,
Barrier.
extreme, but like blender is way
No,
above.
there's no sound barrier that unless there's like a really nice Vitamix they've made these days that's like subsonic or something. I don't know.
Yeah. DC motor makes them a lot quiet. Well, I just bought a hand mixer and I noticed it said DC motor. I'm like, wow, it converts AC to DC. Trippy. And then I used it and I was like, wow, that is a quiet, smooth DC motor. I don't know. Like,
It's just literally for mixing the liquid or blending.
no, it's like it got the 2 prongs for like mixing cake batter or
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Things of that nature. You wouldn't really be able to do bread making with it. It's too lightweight for that, but it'll good. Like, it's great for whipping cream from heavy cream, powdered sugar. Whip that shit up. Perfect for that.
I thought they all converted it to DC in the end of the day. I thought they all
They
converted.
don't. The ones that are really loud and kind of erratic have just an AC motor.
Okay.
The ones that are a little bit smoother of a hum and the acceleration of the blades at the beginning, they start slow and go like they build up because the way the carn's delivered is like a DC motor. You can totally tell it's much, much smoother. It's a lower voltage.
DC motor's a lot quieter. Like,
Yes, it's smoother. It's a lower voltage direct current instead of alternating current. And I think it's a little bit of a smoother motor. That's the only way I can describe it.
I would get taken out for either one at 11:30 at night if I used them.
Yeah, like your average DC motors are hooked up to like like blowers for air conditioning or like ventilation in buildings, and when those things turn on, it's like a hum, you know.
Mhm.
And it's the same motor version on a cheap hand mixer, is just a direct AC motor without anything that changes it to DC. Now this thing has
You're saying it's like a 2-stroke versus a 6.
kind of. I mean, Scum's a car guy. He's better at that than I am, but
Oh, okay.
it's not the 2-stroke, 4-stroke thing. But
Yo, dude, do you want to have a couple beers on his show? Or are you done?
no, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
All right.
Is he doing it?
I think I'm pretty confident. I don't think he's got one in the chamber because he's using his computer for us, but let me check. Yeah, it's not there, but it'll take him 2 seconds.
All right, let me just work. I'll work out Jam a little bit while we wait.
All right, thanks for the show, man. I'm just gonna sit in the background.
Take care.
Thanks, chat.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna hit the road.
That sounds great. See you, Steve. Thank you.
I'll see you soon, I hope.
Yeah, for sure. Remember, I'm on the other channel now.
Okay, I got you,
All right.
bud.
Peace.
See ya. Thanks for being here, everyone. You're the best. It's been a wonderful time. I will see you all over on that dude's channel. If you know, you know. If RW wants to throw the name, there you go, Anticorp Productions. It's right here. If you guys are around, check it out. Peace, be well, spread positivity. Good night.